Well, hello. I'm Matt. Welcome to the good life. I do a little radio show from my backyard in the hills of Encino. I'm a lucky guy. In fact, I'd say luckier than most. I have lots of friends that I like to call stars. Hey, in fact, there's one now. You probably know Ryan Stiles, Drew Carey Show. Whose line is it anyway? Black Hawk Down?
I wasn't in Black Hawk Down, Matt. That wasn't me, okay? What are you doing here?
The gate was actually open. I thought I'd take a little jacuzzi-roo.
I got company coming over, okay? People that matter, okay? Get up, go.
Bubbles feel so good,
Look,
Ryan.
Matt, you know what? You gotta stop doing this, okay? I can't be coming home with the wife and kids and you're in my tub, okay? Just get out.
I'm not wearing nothing.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
Most imitated radio station in the nation.
I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin.
You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
He just passed out. Yeah. Hey, that didn't sound too bad. Huh?
And to lighten them up, fly. Oh, man. We're here with Matt. Oh, yeah. At the lighten up. Oh, little Outlaw Radio. We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all these guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon. Outlaw. Outlaw Radio.
Well, we will discover how our buddy Robert Hayes, he played Captain Stryker in Airplane 1 and 2. See how close to death's door the man is. We'll talk to him today on the show and hear it from the surfer's mouth, as it were, as he lives the life in Hawaii. Bobby Hayes, Captain Stryker. Everybody see those ads for Gravity Cologne for men?
No.
You haven't seen that?
Is that the Johnny Depp does the is that the one?
No. That sounds a little loud, that music. Even though I like it, it just sounds loud. It made me want to buy it. I even looked it up, and it came up on that Takumi or
Timu.
Is that what it is?
Yes, Timu. That's where I buy all my clothes.
And I'm thinking, I almost want, but it's these hot. And by the way, this was not a big budget ad for the cologne, but it was about 4 or 5 or 6 hot gals sniffing this cologne and saying, "That's what a man smells like. If that's what a man smells like, I want him." And it's like, I'm buying into this. I'm thinking, I wonder if this stuff really works.
Of course it does.
Yeah, of course it does. But
They couldn't make a commercial if it didn't.
I've never been a cologne guy, and it's like, why am I even thinking this? You either?
No, I said we know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say you should buy some.
Yeah, screw you. But on occasion I'll dab a little bit. And by the way, I think women like their own perfumey scent. So if you have a female perfume, stick that on you. They will say, "Wow, that's very attractive."
True, because if women wanted to attract men, they'd put on bacon.
That's yeah. Welcome to it, my friends.
Only
Welcome
true
to it.
American women.
Everybody, and by the way, for those of you watching us a week late, then this won't make any sense, but I got to say it anyway. Good Thanksgivings? Feasible Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Fabulous.
Yeah, okay. And you, as I understand it, you fried a couple turkeys?
I did, and I had some, and I was in a rush to get here. I was going to bring you guys some, and I forgot it, so I might have to go back and get it.
No, you don't have to go back. We're
I
all
would love you to have some.
We're all turkeyed out. Not really, because we didn't have any turkey. Mark C.G. Boyer sent me a little text after he enjoyed his turkey at his sister's house that simply said, moistest turkey ever, which gave me a chuckle. Because that's the thing at the dinner table every Thanksgiving. This is the moistest turkey ever.
Well, I actually got that legitimate because it was deep fried.
We had ham. We had spiral ham, and it was delicious.
Do you have the patent on that? How are you able
I do not have the patent, but I purchased it from a company that has the patent on
Honey
the
baked ham.
on the spiral. No,
Ralph's.
It doesn't matter. It's just one of the myriad. But it was good stuff.
Excellent.
And I made homemade mashed potatoes. And the trick there, and most of you probably know this, those mashed potato aficionados, you got to soak that several times, the cut potatoes in water, pour out the water, otherwise it gets gummy.
Yep.
And that's why the potatoes, did Mark say yep?
Yep.
Yes, when I make my potatoes,
Yeah.
I don't like gummy potatoes.
Yeah, well, we made latkes.
Of course you made latkes. You always make latkes. And why is that, Ralph?
Because he's a Jew.
Jew.
Okay.
Yes, and
Wasn't it a character on Taxi?
You have to drain
Yes,
the
there is.
potatoes. Got to get that juice out of it.
Be done.
Hey, are cigarettes making a comeback in
Yes.
film and TikTok? I guess a lot of these TikTok influencers are smoking cigarettes these days.
Thank God.
And I am getting such a kick out of this.
Oh, I love the way the medical community is going nuts.
Oh, yes, of course. And I love that. I
Yes.
love the medical community going nuts. The fact that they overreached once again by going out of their way to edit out any smoking scenes in some of the classic movies of all time, even movies from the 40s, 30s. They will snippet out the cigarette. Say, you've gone too far again, and I think this is a rebellion, don't you?
Yeah, but Mark Siegel, who I like, he's the medical guy on Fox. He says, "Don't these kids realize they're going to die?"
We're all going, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So you're saying he's Mensa?
yeah, he's a Mensa. Yes. No, he's got the Mensas. Isn't that the Menzies? Yeah, that's the way I was always told by my first girlfriend. Oh, and that was a bad time. Anyway, I don't want to step back in time.
That's not the one you just showed me a picture of.
No. That was always fun until it wasn't. By the way, for those of you who watch the intro of this show on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, one of those gals sitting by the swimming pool is my ex-girlfriend. One of many. But yeah, it was great times until it wasn't. Isn't that the way it always is?
Yes.
Gwen Stefani, speaking of, finally responds to the rumors that she secretly split from husband Blake Shelton with a brand new photo. She's addressed rumors that she and her husband, Blake Shelton, parted ways after a decade together. The No Doubt alum, remember when she was with that group? That's the one that put her on the map.
She was that group.
Yeah, 100%. I played all of those songs, and there were a ton of hits here in Los Angeles on Kiss FM.
My buddy went to high school with her in Orange County,
And?
he said she was always like pursuing that musical.
Oh, you can tell that. She had a goal, much like Madonna, except Madonna slept around to get her weight. I don't think Gwen Stefani is a sleeper around her.
I'd like to think she is.
I don't.
Maybe she's not.
I'd like to think she is, but
Yeah.
I don't think she is.
Those some long ass legs right there, baby.
So the old country singer Blake Shelton and Stefani had fans convinced for months they were heading for a divorce because they were dropping clues, and I think it was a lot like the Beatles and Paul's Dead. I think they did this for effect, to have a little fun with their fans. Gwen, do you know Gwen is, how old would you guess Gwen Stefani is?
48.
I was going to say 51.
56.
Wow.
Yes, she is.
Oh, I should have known that if Marty said a buddy of his went to high school with her.
Oh, yeah, right. And P.S., she is 7 years older than Blake. So he got a little...
Blake is only 48 years old?
No, 49. 49. The I'm Just a Girl singer softly smiled at the camera while Blake planted a kiss on her cheek. And these photos are easily obtained. The couple appeared to be at home enjoying the holiday weekend, and she shared no caption or further context for the photos. So are they old photos or what are they doing? But I just appreciate the fact that these two are messing with folks. Is Blake Shelton the one who's come out as a woke lefty, or is he a good guy?
He was a righty, and then he married Pink, and he became a woke lefty.
He married Pink, Gwen Stefani?
Yeah, whatever her name is.
Completely different artists.
Well, not completely different. They're both females.
And they're both lefties.
And they're both... Are they?
I believe so.
Gwen, I don't recall Gwen coming out.
I don't think so.
I don't believe she came out, but I mean...
she's from Orange County for one thing.
Yeah, but, right. Tattoo Dave, she's a good Orange County gal. So who knows?
Look it up, Mark.
I'll tell you, if I ever get married again, for sure it'll be daytime.
Oh, yeah.
No, because if it doesn't work out, why ruin the whole day?
Yeah. See, okay. Who'd you steal that one from, Ralph? Oh God! Did you enjoy Thanksgiving over at the Rainbow there on Sunset?
We went there for drinks afterwards.
Oh,
but we did barbecue at my house. I smoked a 4-pound tomahawk ribeye.
Boy, that's tough to get it lit, huh? And how do you get it in your mouth?
See what he did there?
Right?
I see what he did there.
How do you? So you did your the day reggae for you is every Thanksgiving you will have Thanksgiving dinner at the Rainbow, but you didn't.
No, just went there for drinks. I did the barbecue during the day.
You and your gal, your
Yes.
ex-wife, good gal, love that gal. Elton, and speaking of girls, Elton John, I don't know even why. Talk about low-hanging fruit, because I don't look at him that way. I look at him as one of the most talented musicians who has ever walked God's green earth. Elton John reveals, did you hear about this one? How Trump could become one of the greatest presidents in history.
Well, he played Trump's wedding.
Yes, and he's not, and he's even, there have been missives from his pie hole that Trump has always treated him well, and they've been friends for years and years.
What does he mean could become?
He believes Donald Trump could become one of the greatest presidents in history. And P.S. Somewhere, someone has in their possession an 8x10 glossy photograph of me sitting in Elton's lap on a throne backstage in Houston, Texas. And I would like that.
When you say his throne, you're not talking about the toilet.
No, it was that would be a little gross.
That'd be the porcelain throne.
No, it was a massive throne.
Sitting on his lap.
You know, he had the ginormous boas strewn about.
What did you talk about? The first thing that popped up?
Okay, now Ralph. Oh, that is a big uh-oh.
By the way, Matt, Ralph bought us a bottle.
Yeah.
And it is 117
Oh,
proof.
jeez, that's not what
By
I
the way,
did.
speaking of the Beatles, I was watching the 30th anniversary of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, hold on a
Oh,
second.
it was on last night, wasn't it?
Did you say speaking of the Beatles?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned Paul McCartney.
You said Paul McCartney.
Paul's dead.
That was 4 minutes ago.
Well, it just hit me. Peter Boyle, who played Raymond's dad on the show.
Yes.
The best man at his wedding was John Lennon.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they showed a photo of his wedding.
Also, Peter Boyle, Young Frankenstein.
Yes.
Yeah.
John Lennon was his best man.
A buddy of mine.
Remember when you're in the Beatles?
I think I do.
Sure.
Yeah.
God, that was awesome. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was, Chris.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Peter Boyle, good friends with a buddy of mine in Philadelphia, Chris Dimitri, who I just wonder how he's doing because he hasn't reached out and nothing new on Facebook. And you know, it's so easy. And the guy is in his 90s. So what do you? Any takers on a bet on this one? Of course, Ralph, when you bet me, you lose. So let's not bet on this. But Chris Dimitri and Peter Boyle, good. And he said Peter's one of the great guys, or was. The Rocket Man singer, speaking of Elton John, revealed to Variety that Trump ended the AIDS epidemic. Ending the AIDS epidemic could solidify his place in history. He also appreciated bipartisan support for that cause. Lindsey Graham,
Speaking of AIDS.
Speaking of possibly gay.
Okay.
He's not out, right? I mean, he's not, but we all sort of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Linz, come out.
When you're a U.S. senator with that much money and you don't have a female counterpart,
there's something. Yes, and notice his mannerisms.
I know that you're not a supporter of Donald Trump's. He loves your music. How did it feel when he took the lyrics to Rocket Man and he used it as a nickname for Kim Jong-un, and then he gave Kim Jong-un...
I laughed. I thought it was brilliant. I just thought, good on you, Donald. I'm the Rocket Man, yeah. Donald's always been a fan of mine, and he's been to my concerts many, many times. So, I mean, I've always been friendly towards him, and I thank him for his support. Yeah, when he did that, I just thought it was hilarious.
I love that. I love that, Elton John.
It's awesome.
Lindsey Graham said it was the best bang for your buck you could possibly get. John said of a delegation he led to South Africa. What does that mean? He also appreciated bipartisan support for that cause. Lindsey Graham said it was the best bang for your buck you could possibly get. What? I don't know what the reference is there.
I've heard of when people go to Thailand, they say the same thing.
Yeah. No. I'm sorry, Ralph. No.
We love you a long time, Joel.
All my male friends do that to buy clothes really inexpensively.
Of course they do.
Oh, yeah. I got a friend of mine who I haven't talked to in a while because he pissed me off regarding the Milt Larson death, and so I simply won't talk to him. But he would a couple times a year, Thailand. It's like, how many clothes do you need there, bud? Yeah, always new.
Especially when you can just order them on Temu.
That's right.
Yeah, it's the lady boys in Thailand. The bipartisan thing makes common sense to see us come so far with the medical and scientific advances, and to think this is the only disease that can be completely cured in one's lifetime. President Trump has maybe solved the peace problem. If he wants to go down as one of the greatest presidents in history, if he ended AIDS, that would really be a feather in his cap. While Elton John never endorsed the president, even declined to sing at his 2016 inauguration, despite their long-term friendship. Elton said he found it funny that the president nicknamed North Korean, as we just played, Rocket Man. The singer lady. Boy,
it just happened to be correct.
Yeah. The singer later clarified on Instagram that his words were taken out of context, saying he appreciated the president's love for his music. Part of an interview I gave is being taken out of context, falsely misconstrued as a personal endorsement of Donald Trump. John wrote, "It's not. I was simply acknowledging the fact that Trump has been a fan of my music and that historically he's been very kind to me about that."
Don't try to buy things.
I know, go on stage and say to people, you mustn't vote for the Republicans, you mustn't vote for the Democrats. It's none of my business how they vote, Elton said. Good for you, Sir Elton. And speaking of smokers, 3, 2, the entertainment media exploded as we did a week ago with news that actor Kevin Spacey is living a life of homelessness. Reported on this show. But Spacey has spoken out to knock those rumors down and is scolding the media for running with misleading headlines for clicks. Well, we didn't do it for clicks, apparently.
We did it for kicks.
But I guess this is a big crock of crap.
Okay, good. Because if you remember, I questioned it. I was like, wait a minute.
Right. Why? Last week, a long interview with Spacey was published by the UK Telegraph with a headline blaring, "Kevin Spacey interview, homeless, canceled, and crooning in Cyprus." The paper's characterization of journalist Mick Brown's interview instantly picked up by the greater media. We're guilty of that. With nearly every media outlet reporting that Spacey is homeless. The story seemed to make perfect sense after all Spacey himself has said that nearly all of his income is going out, and in the wake of millions he now owes, it's all because of these devastating sexual harassment lawsuits, and there was no credence in any of them.
They were all adults.
Yes, they're all adult males trying to get ahead in showbiz.
Well,
that's all it was.
Pun intended.
What, Mart?
Pun intended.
Oh, God.
Oh, I was hoping he'd just move on. Do you notice how I just slid over that?
I was hoping nobody said
it. But then you regressed and went, what, Mark?
Oh, no. I
gave him an out to shut up.
No, I did, and I also gave him a little piece of rope
Mark,
as well.
Do you notice that the room was silent right there and nobody else said anything? So that's your turn to go, they didn't think of this one. You really got to think about that.
So you're saying he's better when he's asleep?
Yes, much better.
Yeah.
Last year, Spacey broke down in tears in an interview with Piers Morgan as he talked of the millions he owed in legal debt. Yeah, that's got to cost a ton of money. Yeah,
Lawyers are not cheap.
No,
Especially across the pond, they have to wear those wigs. They have to,
Yeah, and what is wig? Aren't we over that by now? Come on with the wigs. Isn't that a little ridiculous? Yeah, we are the knights who say knee, and we wear wigs in court. Come on.
Very proper.
You get through it in weird ways. I feel I'm back to where I first started, which is just, I just went where the work was. Spacey said, everything is in storage. I hope at some point if things continue to improve. So he's talking about things are improving. Then I'll be able to decide where I want to settle down again. These answers drove the media to their homeless headlines, and now Spacey is lashing out, saying he's not homeless. And he's not living in a desperate sort of context.
That makes me happy, actually.
Yeah, but simply hasn't bought a new home.
And by the way, Elon Musk doesn't own a home.
Yeah, because apartments, right?
Yeah,
apartment here.
He's got
apartment.
crash pads everywhere.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't need the tax write-off. Spacey took to social media to clear up the story. Hi, everyone. I don't usually make it my business to correct the media. If I did, I wouldn't have time for much else, he started out. But in light of recent articles claiming I am homeless, I feel the need to respond, not to the press, but to the thousands of people who've reached out over the past few days, offering me a place to stay. Or is that what got you in the trouble in the first place?
I think he offered them.
He continued. He then went on to blame the Telegraph for taking the words out of context. And to all of you, let me first say that I am truly touched by your generosity, but I feel it'd be disingenuous. I am not homeless. I said I was basically living in hotels and Airbnbs and going where the work is, just as I did when I started out in this business. I've been working nearly nonstop this entire year, and for that, I have so much to be grateful for. Well, look at that.
Well, actually, I haven't seen anything coming out that he's done. So.
Yeah, but you know how long it takes for these things. I mean, if you, what, you're not buying it?
No. Everybody's got to publish this and wait till you see so-and-so in 2030.
Yeah. And there are many people we all know who are living on the streets and in their cars, and that's a terrific thing, and a terrifying thing, and my heart goes out to them. He ended his address to the world with thanks, saying, but I will now let you go back to your lives. Thank you for just paying attention for just a few minutes and for indulging me and for all the kindness you've shown me. Thank you. See you soon. In the end, Spacey is telling fans that he's doing fine and he hasn't bought a house because he's chasing his opportunities and has no real need for a permanent residence right now. You know,
how dare you?
Unless you can't serve him with a warrant.
No, I received it. All right, there could be more to this. I don't think he's a dumb guy. He just likes to pounce on those dudes who want to get ahead in showbiz. And yeah, come on back with me. What do you expect? What do you expect if you're going back to Kevin Spacey's pad? What in the hell do you expect? We know what you expect. And if you don't like it, get the hell out. You're a guy. You can fight him off.
Or don't go there to begin with.
Right, just don't go there. Or put out, and maybe he'll put you in his next film.
Is this going to be the Me 3 movement?
Oh, it's just so ridiculous. Well, you know, he got caught up in that whole thing.
Wow.
That Me Too thing, he got totally caught up in that. The timing was so poor for him.
I actually have a theory on that.
Yeah?
And it's completely conspiratorial, but I believe it.
All right, let's see.
They were going to go after Bryan Singer. And Bryan Singer...
Explain Bryan Singer.
Bryan Singer's a director who has a pension or a Piccadilly for very young boys.
All right.
And
or you've heard.
Yes.
Yes.
I've heard.
It's hearsay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. All right.
And so the media was pouncing on Bryan Singer. Bryan Singer knows Kevin Spacey, and I think he leaked Kevin Spacey's name.
That's not so conspiratorial.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound. That
sounds entirely possible.
It is possible. That is possible. But we don't know that that Singer is. It's all alleged.
Right.
Pun intended. Oh wait.
Yeah.
I don't know what it said.
Pun intended.
Pot.
Yeah, I received an email from my best buddy John Albee out there on the Bering Sea. Is it the Bering?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's the second in command on a fishing boat, and he sent me a note because he's been following this Kevin Spacey stuff, and he said, the guy was totally thrown under the bus, and it never should have happened to him. See, we're people on the right. We have no problem with you do what you do in your bedroom, but we are about right and wrong.
I think that they went after Harvey Weinstein for the wrong reasons.
Oh, no. The wrong reasons, yes. Is he a piece of crap?
Yes.
100%. And did he take liberties with females? Yes.
But they got what they wanted.
Well, but here's the thing, Tattoo Dave.
He's a scumbag.
He is a scumbag.
Yes.
As our former producer, Lori Downey Jr. would say, she has been in many a casting situation, and she knows how to break away, get the hell out of Dodge.
And don't let people lock the door behind
And
you.
any woman can do that unless you lay down and spread them.
That's what I'm saying. They let him do it because they got what they got, and
Again,
now they go after
all
him.
adults.
Okay,
Right.
some bad news for Jackson Brown when we return, and we will check on the health of our buddy Robert Hayes, Captain Stryker from Airplane 1 and 2, from the surfer's mouth, his own self. Coming up on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. Thank you for being there.
Like the legend of the Phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Look. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Outlaw Radio. The staccato hoofbeats of a golden palomino, carrying a man who fights wherever justice needs a champion. Magic Matt Allen.
Woke up this morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was just the most agonizing headache. It was one of those sinus headaches. Oh, and and then I started blowing chunks. Not only that, I threw up until it all came out. Man, I hope you're not enjoying some sort of dinner right now, because that won't make it very appetizing. But always truthful with you. So the headache is slowly going away. Anyone in this 1876 Virginia City, Nevada style bar ever suffer from a sinus headache?
Oh,
No.
absolutely.
Because it is the worst. Especially one time I was on a plane.
Oh,
and with no Sudafed, and you want someone to shoot you in the.
There's alcohol on a plane.
No, that does not help. Just the opposite.
Oh, really? It makes it worse. It intensifies it.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, that's the one time in your life, Ralph, when you don't want to enjoy a cocktail.
Okay.
That's it. Bad news, my friends, for Jackson Brown, who was forced to announce the death of his actor son, Ethan Brown.
Oh,
This
God.
that's
sad.
That sucks. It's with deep sorrow. We share that on the morning of November 25th, Ethan Brown, the son of Jackson Brown, and Phyllis Major, was found unresponsive in his home and has passed away. Jackson Brown was born in Germany, and I think he's probably a pretty good dude, although...
Daryl Hannah says differently.
Oh. What did she claim went on?
He was quick with the hands in an argument.
What woman doesn't say that? In any breakup or divorce, what woman doesn't go there? Believe all women? No.
When did your son die? Did he OD or something?
We asked for privacy and respect. No further details. Ethan, 52, appeared in the film Raising Helen. Anybody see that?
Yes.
And appeared in ad campaigns for fashion designer Isaac Mizrahi. TMZ said the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office has deferred the cause of death pending an investigation. Ethan's mother, Phyllis Major, died of a suicide in '76 when she was 30.
How old is Jackson Brown?
He's in his
gotta be
70s.
75.
Yeah, right, somewhere in there. Yeah. Lou Diamond Phillips' favorite artist, which is why I have a tough time listening to a Jackson Brown song.
Because of Lou Diamond?
Well, yeah, because every Wednesday at poker at Lou Diamond's house there in the Hollywood Hills, he would always be playing Jackson Brown. Now, I've never been a huge Jackson Brown fan. I understand his hits and so on, but it's just too white for me.
Did he do that?
It really is. It's just too white. There's no rhythm there. You know, I'm a black man in a white man's body, so I like a little funk. What? Load out, stay?
No, something going wrong around here.
No,
that's
Joe
Jackson.
Yeah, that's Joe Jackson.
Oh, so it was Jackson.
Yeah. And by the way, that was a good song.
I like that
Joe
song.
Jackson was great back in the early '80s.
You know, he's still out there performing.
Is he really?
But he's one of those guys that if you saw on the street, you would not recognize
Sunday
him.
Papers. We know about this.
Oh yeah, he's very bald, and you can, not that he had a lot of hair at some point in his life anyway, but maybe when he was born, or a few months after. But he's I saw him perform, and he did his classic song on piano, and he's still got the voice, still sounds like the man.
Cool song.
Yeah. Hey, astronaut, or is it astronaut? Katy Perry is suing a dying, disabled 85-year-old veteran over property dispute.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That sounds like old Katester. She's a feeling, caring person.
Oh, she's hooked up now with Trudeau.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That makes
Even
perfect
worse.
sense.
Even worse.
Pop star Katy Perry has filed a lawsuit against a dying, disabled 85-year-old vet over an ongoing property dispute in Montecito, California. Hey, for those not aware of Montecito, that's where Oprah lives. That's where the
Ellen DeGeneres lives.
That's where the president of, she's across the pond, as I understand it right now.
He said lived.
Yeah, she lives anywhere she wants.
Yeah.
But my buddy lived there, Milt Larson.
Isn't Clint up there?
No.
Carmel.
Yeah, that's
that's right,
Carmel.
Carmel.
Yeah. Which, by the way, that's heaven. That's heaven. But not as heavenly as Montecito, because Montecito is gorgeous right there on the ocean, and it's about 76 degrees every damn day. It's a beautiful place to live, and Katy Perry is having a dispute with Carl Westcott that dates back to 2020 when Perry and her former partner, actor Orlando Bloom, boy, this gal gets around, don't she?
Did you know why they broke up?
No.
Because Orlando Bloom said she wasn't an astronaut.
Yeah, they purchased an 8-bedroom estate in the affluent neighborhood, serving as home to many a celeb. In a note to him at the time, the high-profile pair begged him to accept their offer, said they were expecting a baby the following month, and believed the home would be the best place to welcome her and raise her.
Raise her.
Oh, yeah.
But she has no kids.
Yeah. Within days of the sale, Westcott,
Probably from going to space.
86-year-old former Army serviceman, sought to withdraw from the deal, arguing he lacked the mental capacity to comprehend the contract because he was on pain medication after back surgery, which when he signed. A judge, however, ruled in 23 that Westcott failed to adequately prove that his condition made him unable to. Does sound like a scam.
It does.
It does.
So they're the ones that outbid me on that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Damn it.
Yeah, made him unable to consent to Perry's purchase offer. Her lawyer also argued that Westcott may have received a backup offer from Maria Shriver. She has a mustache, doesn't she?
Yes.
Right? I see a little fur there under her nose.
I think Arnold liked it that way.
Has nothing to do with the story, but I see Maria, and by the way, she sharpens her face. That is every day. Former wife of Arnold Schwarzenegger, Maria, the singer then countered, you know why they're no longer together?
Yeah, because she's not an astronaut.
Yes, and the correct answer. The singer then countersued for $3.25 million, claiming losses from being unable to lease the property during the court battle, plus $2.2 million for alleged repair work to restore the home, and $3 million in legal costs.
Is that when he was nailing the maid?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she had a little fur under her nose. Yeah.
He likes those chicks with mustaches.
Yeah.
Look where he's from.
As time pressed on, Westcott fell bedridden with Huntington's disease that severely damaged his cognitive abilities and now receives around-the-clock hospice care. Oh, the poor dude, man. He's on his deathbed.
He's playing it up.
I don't know why she didn't just wait till he passes, and then it would have probably just fallen in her favor.
The optics of a millionaire pop star demanding hefty damages from a very ill man are terrible. PR strategist Abizi Manano no How Mahar told the Telegraph. This isn't just a lawsuit, it's now a David and Goliath narrative, a global superstar with wealth, legal resources, and leverage versus an elderly declining vet who already lost his home, and that dynamic carries emotional weight. Well, I don't know. Anyone in the know, I think, would assume that Katy Perry is a schmuck right off the bat.
Yes.
Right? Although,
Long time ago.
one hell of an astronaut. Boy, she's good up there in space, ain't she? And South Park is now lampooning Pete Hegseth as an online content-obsessed effing douche. So, I read through the article. I haven't heard Pete's take on this yet. I wonder, it seems like he would have thick skin and probably welcome this. Comedy Central animated series South Park took aim at President Donald Trump's Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, calling him a douchebag in an episode that aired. And I watched the 60 seconds. I don't know, I may be over South Park. I did, to me, it was the same old crap. And nothing against Trey and Matt. I love these two. And I love how they go after everyone, no matter what your political affinity happens to be. But I just...
But they're rerunning the same joke. I know.
Right?
Yeah, it seems like
it's
that's
just sort of...
killed Kenny?
Yeah, it's like, okay, Kenny's dead. All right, yeah.
That's a good impression, Dave.
That's not bad. I thought it was pretty good.
Marty gets very jealous when
everybody does, though.
anybody does anything.
These are the easiest impressions on the planet to do. That's why he picks them. That's all right.
By the way...
I don't know any other because I don't watch that stupid show.
By the way, this was released, this segment was released from Trey and Matt the same day those folks were gunned down by a radicalized Afghan migrant in D.C. Timing much, but I don't... it probably aired before. Do you think it was that night? Could they have pulled it? I mean, and sort of, so what? Even though the more I think about what went down on the day before Thanksgiving, man, does this hurt my heart. This
just hurts me and it just makes me mad.
It's just
really
mad. Another day for these two, looking forward to their Thanksgiving dinner with their family, and boom. And it was first reported, I thought, that they both perished.
No. The governor,
neither of them.
The governor of West Virginia, where the girl that did die, he went out too quickly and said she had died.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. But she is gone.
Now she's gone.
And that's just
she was 20 or 21.
She was just a kid. She was a kid doing the right thing for our country. Yeah, but why was the radicalized Afghan migrant in D.C.? Well, they trace it back. It was during old Feeble Face's friggin' run as president.
Yep.
When everyone was allowed into the country, just another one allowed into the country.
And they came in under some party, some ally to the... And so just so you know, it was either today or yesterday, they arrested another one who made a terrorist threat and found out he came in... Yep, and came in out of the same group.
It's just so sick.
It's just so sick. So how many of them are here?
Yeah.
There are 86,000 of them.
Yeah, and so for Trump to blame the president, I can't even. It rubs me the wrong way even to call Biden a president. But for him to blame him, yes, it is his fault. Yes. Stop the border. Close it down. And I think I have just enough time for this. My favorite singer these days, Tish Hyman.
Oh, she's awesome.
Calls out Eric Swalwell for dodging question about allowing men in women's locker rooms. She's a rapper. She's from the Bronx. She lives here in Southern California.
African-American,
gay. I mean, you talk about check them boxes, man.
Yeah, but does she look like... I haven't seen her. Does she look like she sounds...
At a recent town hall meeting on his campaign trail, asking if he would allow men in women's locker rooms as governor of California because old Smallwell, he threw his hat in the ring, to which the congressman replied by dodging the question, stating he believes no woman should be harassed in a locker room. And this is a little piece of what went on. This is Tish and Eric Smallwell.
The who? The trans kids, when you
are no trans kids. There are just children. Stop transforming children. No one can make a decision that young. When I was 12, I would have transformed. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's abuse. Don't trans children. It's abuse.
It's abuse.
Trans kids. There's no such thing. There's only men and women. Use your brain. Stop with this malarkey.
But I also want you to know, Irish. As governor, I am not going to get distracted from the most important issue.
Eric Smallwell, what a piece of crap. Just another one of them, man. Just another one of them. Wouldn't answer the question. I love her. She's a pragmatist, lesbian, black. Every box, so they have a tough time going after her. They have a real tough time.
She's gonna be famous.
Oh, and I'm eating it up, and I'm loving this. There are only men and women. Use your brain. Be smart. Good for you, Tish. When we return, David Letterman smears President Trump as a dictator. Remember when David was funny?
Yeah.
I do. We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, on YouTube, on Rumble, and please follow us on Rumble and check the box. So many boxes on YouTube. Go ahead. Do the right thing.
Forget the rules and the ceilings. Baby, let's go party. Get on and feel it. Baby, let's go party. I'm catching looks to deliver. Throwing my head to the skies. The way you move sends shivers, making the earth sing fire. Don't need the rules, we will keep it. Baby, let's go party. You got me hooked, just keep reading. Baby, let's go party. I'm catching looks to deliver. Throwing my head to the skies. The way you move sends shivers, making the earth sing fire.
Stars, would-be stars, wannabes, and people who just want to hear themselves talk. The demons of decadence, smoking, drinking, and interrupting. Live from an 1876 Virginia City, Nevada-style bar, this is Magic Matt Allen, Outlaw Radio.
I think it's impossible to take away from his skills as a late-night talk show host, David Letterman. I think he was brilliant. He was, there are two guys. The greatest, of course, of all time, Johnny Carson. And the man that revered Johnny Carson is David Letterman. He's the latest far-left veteran of late-night TV to attack President Donald Trump, calling Trump a dictator and described his administration as idiocy. How can a guy that you would assume would be intelligent, because he knows a lot of things and knows about a lot of things, but it doesn't make, he's that book learned or that school learned, Ivy League sort of intelligence.
You've answered, so you've answered your own question, basically.
Yeah, and it's just, I can watch a classic late night with Letterman and still like it.
It was great, yeah.
He was, but man, it's like, why do you hate Trump so much? You didn't hate him when he was on your show and he was a Democrat? That's what it comes down to.
No, it comes down to wanting to be invited to the elitist parties.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. The guy's from Gary, Indiana.
Yeah.
And he just wants to be invited to the big parties.
He never really impressed me as the kind of guy that was a party guy, though.
Well, he had a job and he needed the money. Now he's got the money and he doesn't need a job. He wants to go to the parties.
So he has a lot of free time.
That's right.
Dude named Nolte, John Nolte, who writes for Breitbart. He's a funny guy, and he usually covers a lot of the entertainment stuff, movies and so on. He says, Variety accidentally proves modern comedy movies suck. The far-left Variety accidentally proved that modern comedies suck with its lousy list of what it considers to be the 100 best comedy movies of all time. And by the way, this is an email I received by you wouldn't know this dude, but he has been following Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio for years.
So he lives in a basement.
Airbnb.
And by the way, I'll get to this in just a second. My friend Christian Toto put it this way: Variety accidentally confirms woke killed movie comedies. The list itself is not great. And then the first movie he mentions, No Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Best Christmas movie of all time.
Now this is the email I received.
But Matt doesn't like it.
Regarding the show last Saturday, when I gave you my critique of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
By the way, Steve Martin is going to call in at 5.
Okay, yeah.
So's John Candy.
John Kotwicki emailed me. He says, Matt, I must respectfully disagree with you. Oh, this is regarding Sir Elton. So there's 2 points here. Sir Elton's rendition of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is absolutely the best Beatles redo. I say it's got to get you into my life by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh,
so this is an ongoing thing.
I was trying to think, and that's.
I agree with Matt. I agree with you, Matt. On
this
you
do?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's a coin flip.
Well, John Kotwicki respectfully disagrees with me. Now, here's the newest email from John. I'm 25 minutes into Outlaw Radio that ran this past Saturday. Wow, couldn't agree with Tattoo Dave anymore. Heartwarming comedy. The family and I all watch it every Thanksgiving Eve for the past 25 years. I've memorized so many lines.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so not the outright funny.
What's his name, John Kotwicki?
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
Okay, so not the outright funniest movie out there. Agreed. Would you let me read his damn email?
Yes.
But he mentioned Dave's name. That's what it's all about.
But there are,
yeah, cut it out,
but
Marty.
there are
I met
so
him at a
many. Shut
supermarket.
up! Fuck!
Oh.
Wow.
But there are so many moving human nature lessons woven in there. There is also a deleted scenes DVD special that was out a few years ago. But unless you like the original, you probably wouldn't like the special. Happy Thanksgiving, John Kotwicki, who is on Ralph's side, and Tattoo Dave, our producer's side. And back to this. Diving into Variety's list, No Christmas Story is in this list of the top 100, which, by the way, that's a great movie, right?
Yes, it is.
Are we all in agreement?
Which one?
The Christmas movie, with a little kid.
Hey, Ralphie.
Yeah, Ralphie. No 48 Hours or Beverly Hills Cop. No Rushmore or The More the Merrier. No Longest Yard or Smokey and the Bandit. No The Lady Eve or Dazed and Confused. No Animal House or Stir Crazy
in
this list from Variety. But you know, they're a bunch of dip asses. And there are only a few from the 80s. We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a downside cheaper, just a do it. Start riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. The rent's gone up higher. Yes, it is. Got the parents lying. I'll pay you tomorrow. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Make you wanna run for cover. Yes, it will. And if you look, you will discover. Yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Good God. Listen, got to go to a disco. Throw your troubles away. Dance to the music that the DJ plays. Well, all right. And then the lights come on. Yeah. Like you knew they would. That cold. Gone home and face the music. That don't sound too good. Ain't that cold? Listen. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. It'll make you wanna run for cover, yeah. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Make you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Say it's a real motherfucker. Oh, get out of here! Too cold. Cold-blooded, I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, let me stop here at this gas station. Give me 3 gallons of low lead. I'm full, nothing else. I better stop and give me 2 hot dogs and a strawberry soda. a damn sight cheaper. Yes, I do. Started riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. The rent's gone up higher. Yes, it is. Got the parents lying. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Make you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Good God. Listen, got to go to a disco. Throw your troubles away. Dance to the music that the DJ plays. Well, all right.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time! Our main event! Outlaw Radio.
Hi, this is Sean Young on Outlaw Radio.
Hey, this is Shelley Berman on Outlaw Radio. Listen, come on, listen to me or listen to Matt. If you like being bored, it's great for you.
It's Robert Hayes. I'm here on Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt, a.k.a. The Weasel. We are here to drink. We're here to smoke. We're here to interrupt. You may drink. You may smoke. You may interrupt, but I'm here to
Live from the Lighten Up Lounge, this is Tom DeLuise saying, this is Outlaw Radio.
Hi, this is Chuck Woolery at Lighten Up Lounge on Outlaw Radio. Lots of fun, guys. Be back, 2 and 2.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and you're listening to Outlaw Radio, where we smoke, we drink, and occasionally we bother people who look old and weak.
Hi, this is Rick Dees with Magic Matt, a.k.a. Mr. Cigar, in the Lighten Up Lounge. We drink, we smoke, we interrupt.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There he is. There he is. From the lovely islands. You know this man is Captain Stryker from this movie. Not just the first one, but 2 of them. Airplane 1 and 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're checking on the health of Robert Hayes. Robert, how close to death are you, buddy?
Oh, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Because there's a rumor that you are on your deathbed, and I'm just wondering where these rumors start, Bobby Hayes.
I have no idea. I wish they'd tell me about it. Gosh, here I'm having all this fun. I was out in the water this morning, and you can't do that if you're dead. Jeez.
He's a little loud there, Tattoo Dave. Hey, listen, some of these rumors, I think, are started by some idiot sticks who do a show every Saturday, and they want more views.
Okay, I did it.
Did you do it, Mart?
No. Robert, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, so
I think it was Kevin Spacey.
So I think Robert Hayes is alive and well, and sounds about 17. Bobby Hayes, Captain Stryker, how are you, my good
I'm great. I'm sitting right here with Leslie Nielsen, and we're just having a conversation.
Yeah. The show isn't pre-recorded?
No. This isn't from. This isn't when Bobby was alive years ago. This is truly Robert Hayes.
This is AI. This is AI.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Listen, I came back for it because I really like to do the show. So
I love that.
I just kind of always make it a point to come back. I fly down from the clouds. And,
hey, Bob, could you tell I was a few sheets to the old Windaroo last night when we were talking?
Oh, you?
Yes. Yeah, too many old fashions. in honor of our shared dead buddy, Milt Larson, owner proprietor of the Magic Castle in Hollywood. I do that on Fridays in honor of the great Milt Larson. That's how I met Bobby Hayes, at the Owl Bar in the Magic Castle so many years ago. And Bob continues to be one of my buddies. We are on the good side of things, meaning that we love America. His father was a decorated war veteran, and Bobby is one of the good, not simply one of those great movie stars who is exceptional in every role that he's ever taken, but just simply one of the good guys. Now, maybe it was in my drunken stupor, I didn't get the backstory on these songs you sent me, but I listened to both of them, Bob. This is on my daughter's life. These two songs are absolute hits. These are two.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So give me the backstory on these two songs, because I'm going to play them in just a few minutes.
I was having a country western moment. I think I told you about this, but you may not remember it, so I'll tell you again.
Yeah, it was only last night.
I was watching the news just a few weeks ago, a month ago, something like that, a month and a half, I don't know. And there was this woman, this just wonderful, big, just large size, and she was down south, southern town, and they'd been having something happen. I don't know, somebody was killed or something. Just violence that she couldn't quite comprehend, and something just wasn't right. And her line to the interviewer, the news person that was there, was, the math ain't mathin'. And I just thought that was so cool. I got to use that line. That would be like in a song or something. And then I just started writing a song. And so it was the math ain't mathin', the earth ain't square, and I don't know how I ever got there. Just, and I thought, it's country kind of.
Yeah.
And my son, Jake, who is the songwriter, actually, and the musician in the family with his mom, he said, yeah, you got to get, who was it? He said, it was one of the country western guys. Yeah, you got to get it to him. He would be, he'd love it. But anyway, so I did it, and I just went on and recorded it, and
who'd you have recorded, Bob? I know your arm is.
I had my buddy.
Yeah.
Tex. His name's Wendy. His nickname.
Oh.
And I don't know. He does have a little bit of intestinal problems, but it's
Wendy.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. He wasn't a movie airplane.
Anyway, he does. He does some studio work for me every once in a while. He gets some musicians and you put them together, and you say, okay, here we're doing this. This is what I want here, and bring this in, and then you do that, and then you put it together, and then there you go. So I did that one, and then I did another one after that.
Yes.
But Math Ain't Mathin' was the first one.
Okay. Bob.
Came up with.
Bob. So your buddy is the one saying this?
Yeah.
This guy's really good, Robert.
Yeah, he's really good. He's really good.
I mean, he's really good. And you wrote this? You wrote this?
I wrote this. I wrote this. I wrote the whole thing. I wrote every single word on this thing.
I want you to know that this is a hit record, and if you don't publish it, man, I want publishing, because this, and please, Tattoo Dave, my brother Mart, Ralph O'Dearna from the Bronx, Mark C.G. Boyer, after listening to this, I want your honest opinion, not simply because we love and adore the great Bobby Hayes, a.k.a. Captain Stryker from Airplane 1 and 2, because we love you dearly, an honest, and I have no problem, because I listened to these two this morning and I was absolutely blown away. Let's start with and I guess this is the first one you wrote, The Math Ain't Mathin', right? Is that the title?
That's the title, young Mr. Allen.
Okay.
Yes.
Math Ain't Mathin'. Hit it. And we're going to hear this entire thing. You tell me this is not a great song. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Math Ain't Mathin' by the great Robert Hayes.
seems to line up to have a good time. Your brand new truck is running just fine. Every gal in the world looks so very sublime. So what you gonna do? You try on the best suit you can find. You reach out for the biggest glass of wine. It all crumbles when you ain't got the time to try on your best shoes. The math ain't math and the earth ain't square, and I don't know how I ever got there, but I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one. You go down to the country store, you got yourself some, but you want some more. You settle for beans when you wanted some rice, and then there's all that sugar and spice. Then it happened, you didn't see it come. All that beauty and class rolled up into one, and you fell on the floor and giggled like a fool, 'cause you're such a simple tool. The math ain't math and the earth ain't square, and I don't know how I ever got there, but I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one. It's been a while for us two now, through tough times and good. Boy, I don't know how, but we made it this far, and it's looking good, I thank God. And I know that I should. The math ain't math and the earth ain't square, and I don't know how I ever got there, but I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one. But I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only one.
Wow.
You did not expect that, did you?
No, I did not.
You did not expect that.
I already
did you?
pictured the video of the chicks out there with the cowboy boots on doing the line dancing.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Let me tell you something. Not too bad.
Well, that's
for
what I was thinking about. That was my inspiration, Martin.
Yes, not too bad for a dead guy.
Robert,
I'm
who
telling you,
sang that?
No, Robert, whoever the musicians are,
Yeah.
they're fantastic. But that song itself,
It's a hit. Is that not a hit?
It's a bona fide hit.
That is
It's rock and roll and country.
100% died in the wool.
Got it
bona fide.
all.
Do you know? Hey Bob? Do you know that is a major hit? I know hits, not one to boast.
Yeah.
Do you know that that's a major hit, Robert?
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What?
Yeah. Oh, that is a Robert Hayes, Captain Stryker from Airplane
Yeah,
1 and 2. That's an
I got
original.
chills, man.
That's his song.
Bobby, who's singing it?
He wrote that. That's
Doesn't that feel like a George Strait or Tim McGraw? Tim
No,
McGraw is
actually,
great.
Bobby, that's a
I loved
Morgan
him in
Wallen song.
1883.
Or even
What's his name? Well, not Blake Shelton. Well, I mean Blake Shelton too.
Yeah.
But
Bobby.
what is that? It starts with a T. His first name's
Travis
T.
Tritt. Travis Tritt. No,
I think Travis Tritt. Somebody like Travis. That's who my son said. Jake said, "You ought to get that to Travis Tritt."
Okay, hold on a second. Ralph O'Dearda has another suggestion.
Because I'm from the Bronx and I'm the only one that listens to country music in the bar.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. So it's a Morgan Wallen song.
Morgan Wallen?
Without a doubt.
Nah.
Yes.
I just don't. I don't see why. I mean, except for the star quality and the star power, I wouldn't change a thing with the vocals. The guy is so good.
Yeah, that's why I want to know who it is.
And all of a sudden,
he mentioned it in the beginning of the interview.
They're nobody. You're not going to know their
understand,
names.
but
You're not going to know their names.
Yeah, you're not going to know who this is.
They're nobody.
So, yeah, otherwise he would have. But they're not nobody.
No, I didn't mean
it's
that.
somebody with a tremendous amount of talent.
So, Robert, you've already got fans. I just got a text from a buddy of mine that lives in Florida. he was listening right now.
Yeah.
And he was blown the frig away with the song.
That's what it did to me. When
Yeah.
you never know with these things.
I hope it's copywritten.
Oh yeah. Is this thing?
Yeah, I started writing the song. I was playing songs at my buddy Paul Williams' house. And this was years ago, years and years ago, several decades ago actually. And I was playing something on his piano, and he was in the other room. And he comes in and he says, "Play that again." And I played it again, and he said, "Play it again." So I played it again, and he said, "You want to write a song together?" And this is one of the great songwriters of our time.
Oh yeah, of course.
And, and I mean Grammys, Academy Award winning.
Old-fashioned
love Academy
song.
Award. He wins the Academy Award with Barbra Streisand for writing that song. For A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
With Chris Christopherson.
Right.
Yeah, so he writes that song, and I said, "What was it like working with her?" And he said, he's looking for the words. He says, "It was like having a picnic at the end of a runway." And so I've always figured that we're always writing a song together. So I give him first rights on everything that I do. So I haven't sent this to him yet.
No. Don't share the publisher. Of course, he could get it published, and it probably wouldn't cost you a dime. And by the way, Paul Williams is always looking up. Robert. he's diminutive. Yeah, he's diminutive.
That's when I did a golf tournament with him. He invited me. Come on. He called me Hayseed, and I call him Paulie or Pablo. And he said, "Bob," I said, "Hayseed, come on, let's go to this golf tournament out in Pasadena somewhere." And what was the little guy? Oh shoot! Anyway, he was one of the little people.
The plane boss, the plane.
Hervé Vallechek?
Yeah, but way back in the 50s and 60s, and you'd know who it was, Billy Marty. Yeah, so Billy's having this golf tournament, and so we go, "What is all that feedback I'm getting?"
I don't know. Ignore it. Go ahead.
I can hear from you.
Maybe if I
that
off there, maybe see if that helps. Anyway, so Billy gets up and he says, "Welcome to the golf tournament," and he's very, very funny, and then he calls Paul up, and Paul gets up, and he is like one of the most creative, just spontaneously funny, amazing people I've ever met. And when he finishes, and both of them are standing, up on little stools behind the podium, and he finishes, and he turns to me and says, "Hey, Seed." And then he gets down, and then I walk up, and I just stand there and stare off to the side at him and Billy. And I just turned and looked at the audience, and I said, "I don't know about you, and I put my hand right about my belly button, and I said, I've had it up to here with Paul Williams."
Hey, come on!
And they fell on the floor, and he did too. He fell on the floor.
How could you tell?
He was laughing.
Oh!
Yay! He jumped up on the floor.
Okay.
But
okay, what's your
anyway? So then I wrote another one, and I just started getting how you twist things around.
Right.
And like a cat laying an egg, and a chicken licking its paw. The way the cats clean themselves, they lick their paws. So I just started twisting stuff around and playing with it. And I wanted to get something kind of bluesy and funky and kind of, And so that's what the next one is. It's either called the Ogre or it's called Jumble, like Jumble When You Walk. And so that's what the next one is.
All right, meaning you don't have an official title, but okay. So you heard that one. This is the first one I heard, and I said, Robert Hayes is a damn songwriter. So
all of a sudden we got a regular Christopherson.
Yeah, I got to tell you that this stuff is monumental. And I'm going to ask you one more time, Bobby. Do you understand that these are hit records? Do you know that?
Yeah, but this one here is the one that is really fun. Like if you're going to go work out, it gets you charged up if you're working out in the gym.
See that he doesn't take compliments very well. Okay.
He never has.
So I want you to dig this. The Ogre, a song with several titles. Come on, let's get into this thing. You're going to love this as well. Here we go.
Well, jumble when you walk. You get to
Jumble When You Walk, a.k.a. the Ogre.
Or the Ogre, yeah.
Penned by the great Robert Hayes. Hit me now.
Why do kittens lay their eggs and chickens lick their paws and the world bends to wishes making no sense at all. And they do this because whether dawn or daylight, it's all for me. Why am I supposed to be? There's a churning inside me, makes the world seem, will I ever be free to be? Let's jump when we walk, and jingle when we talk, and smile when they balk or something. Let's do a double take, and wiggle when we shake, and burn it when we bake or something. Now put yourself down in the corner and see what the other guy sees, and come back to bed when you're tired instead of wobbling and wangling your knees. It's been said that the ogre is frightening and he'll scare you out of your mind, but if you set yourself for a wide open trail, you'll leave that fat bastard behind. When you walk, yeah. Jingle when we talk, jingle when we talk, smile when they balk or something. Let's do a double take, and wiggle when we shake, and burn it when we bake or something. Let's jumble when we walk, jingle when we talk, smile when they balk or something. Let's do a double take, and wiggle when we shake, and burn it when we bake or something.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's so sweet and so short, not too long. It's just perfect
You-
right in the pocket, and it's just a beautiful.
You know what's interesting? A lot of people come back from traumatic brain injury and they can speak foreign languages and do other stuff.
Yeah.
I think when he was surfing,
Yeah.
he came back as a country songwriter.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Ralph, that this guy is one of the great.
I think the best thing that happened to him was he broke his neck.
Yeah, I think Bob. I think they broke. Years ago, he broke his neck. A little surfing
Broke my
accident.
noodle.
You did.
Yeah.
And but it took you this long to realize you have a new career, Bobby Hayes.
When I was racing cars with Kent McCord and with all those other guys, and Bobby Carradine and Paulie was in that too a little bit. And I had a lot of things when, that guy would go inside and take you out and spin you and put you in the wall. So after several of those concussions, that's when I started seeing, images of words going in my brain and,
traumatic
and
brain
having
injury.
angels come down and tell me, yeah, you've got
I'll tell you what, man.
got to write, Bobby. You have to write songs.
I'm writing, man. I've been trying my ass off, and it's not easy. For you, it seems like it is.
Oh yeah,
But,
maybe you should break your
but
neck.
maybe I should break my neck.
Yeah.
Let me do that for you.
Hey, Bob, could you come to the mainland and break my brother's neck?
You do that, Robert? Hey, no, man. I'm thinking Nashville. I'm thinking huge. I'm thinking like
No,
beyond.
these are massive.
And by the way, I understand what Dave, our producer, is saying now. Whoever that band is doing this, and that singer that's doing the bluesy stuff,
the best.
is
Bobby, that's why I
unbelievable.
asked because
Wow.
Highway Radio on Sirius SM does this, the Highway Find, and if you were to submit this to them, it would just go through the roof.
Beyond that, it's better
just
than that.
crazy good.
Yeah, I can't even get those guys rounded up. They're so drunk usually that it's too hard to get them.
If only we knew somebody else on Sirius XM.
Hey,
I
dig
was
this.
thinking about, I was going to try to contact Andre Ryu.
Okay, dig
And that's
this.
who I thought.
Dig this, Bobby
Don't you
Hayes.
think that would be the best? I think that'd be the best one if I could get him and his orchestra to
Let
cover these.
me tell Robert Hayes. Let me tell you the best thing is that these two songs were debuted on this show today.
So you get paid?
Never before heard The Ogre and Math Ain't Mathin' by the great Robert Hayes. You know, I got a few more things that I need to yak at you about. Should we call you back so you don't have to stay on hold for 6 minutes? Because I really need to talk to you about a couple TV shows that are our favorite TV shows, but we got to go to break right now. Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, X, and the finest radio stations in all the nation. When we return, hopefully Bobby will still be here. That's Robert Hayes, star of Airplane and Benji and, you know, the best movies in the world. And one of the funniest, nicest guys you'll ever want to meet. We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a downside cheaper, yes I do. Started riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. Rent's gone up higher. Yes, it is. Got the parents lying. I'll pay you tomorrow. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Make you wanna run for cover. Yes, it will. And if you look, you will discover. Yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Got to go to a disco. Throw your troubles away. Dance to the music that the DJ plays. Well, all right. And then the lights come on. Yeah. Like you knew they would. That cold. Gone home and face the music that don't sound too good. Ain't that cold? Listen. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. It'll make you wanna run for cover, yeah. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah.
What's up there, Radioland? If you haven't noticed, we got Robert Hayes on the line, hanging in with us. He's writing some really great music. But just wanted to reach out and say thank you. We love you, and keep doing what you're doing. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever it takes. You keep doing what you do so we can keep doing what we do. We love you. Thank you. Carry on, folks.
Let me stop here at this gas station. Give me 3 gallons of low lead. I'm full, nothing else. I better stop and get me 2 hot dogs and a strawberry soda.
Plantains, by any other name, are still bananas. And now there's a new game in town led by an hombre named Matt. A poker-playing, cigar-smoking, barbecue-eating talker. They call him Magic in these parts. And he's made bananas a kind of art form. The kind of talking that makes people sit up and bark at the moon.
Don't live his fate.
Ordinary just got better. Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt Allen.
Yeah, the man who wrote this song. Math ain't mathin'. Out of line, Bob Hayes, a.k.a. Robert Hayes, Captain Stryker of Airplane 1 and 2. This is his ditty. Guy has found a new career as a songwriter of heavy-duty hit records. I love talking this one up on Outlaw Radio.
Life seems to line up to have a good time. Your brand new truck is running just fine. Every gal in the world looks so very sublime.
Great lyrics.
So what you gonna do? You try on the best suit you can find. You reach out for the biggest glass of wine. It all crumbles when you ain't got the time to try on your best shoes. The math ain't math and the earth ain't square. Yeah. I don't know how I ever got there, but I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one.
All right, there it is, man. Bobby Hayes, you know him as a movie star, but this dagnabbit guy can write a song. Wow. Just absolutely incredible. Yeah, Bob?
How you doing, Matt?
Well, Matt, if you remember right,
Not a man of many words.
If you remember right, Robert's always, ever since he's been coming around the show and hanging out with us, he always, either he brings over his guitar, plays my stuff, or and he's always been a really good musician.
Did you say he plays your stuff?
He plays my stuff, yeah. And
I always played your stuff. I never brought my own. Never brought my own get fiddle. I always played your stuff.
Oh, you did? I thought you brought your guitar.
No, he played your stuff. I recall that. We have a video somewhere that we'll release.
Oh boy, I don't want that released, Robert. How about you? I mean, you're an up and coming songwriter now. You don't want that out there.
That's right.
Yeah.
You might want a little some spicy stuff out there, just to really.
He mentioned Bobby Carradine in the back, and that was Bobby played your guitar.
Yeah,
formerly my guitar.
Robert loves this guitar that I have. Robert.
Bobby is really good. He's a good player.
He is a good player.
I don't know if I imagine he's still keeping up. But boy, when he was really playing a lot, he was he was tasty. He was a very good guitarist.
Well, look, his brother Keith is also a good musician.
Yeah, and his big brother, both of them's big brother David was a good guitar.
Oh, he was. I
player.
didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he was mostly strumming. Woody Guthrie kind of.
This Bobby Hayes is amazing. He won the 100-yard dash in the Olympics. Went on to go into Airplane 1 and 2, and now he's writing country music songs.
Oh, no, he does that.
Yeah, but don't forget about Dallas Cowboys and wide receivers.
That's what I just said. Bobby Hayes won in the Olympics.
Don't forget about breaking.
Prisoner. Remember, you gotta also remember Model Prisoner.
That's right.
Very good.
Yeah.
Not to mention breaking your neck on a boogie board.
Yeah. Oh, but no, it wasn't a boogie board.
It was a rock.
That was the real thing, man.
Yeah.
This guy's a surfer dude from San Diego who's done good And a few weeks.
Yeah, that was about a 50-foot wave, I think it was.
Wow.
50-foot wave.
That broke your damn neck, man. Broke your damn
Either
neck.
a 50, I can't remember. It's hard to remember, but it was either a 50-footer or a 3-foot. I can't remember.
Whatever the hell it was, we talked to you on the stretcher that
On the
day.
gurney, man.
On the gurney with a broken neck, and he's on his cell phone talking to us live on the air.
Yes.
This guy's a real man.
Yeah.
He's no puss, man. This guy.
Well,
The show must go on.
Whenever you have the chance to say, "Hey, do you remember the one about you can't give up on that opportunity."
Yeah, the one about me breaking my neck. Hey, a few weeks ago, Bob and I were speaking as we've been known to do, and we were talking about the two favorite series that we're both into these days. One is the Sly Stallone thing, the Tulsa King.
Tulsa Kings.
Love that.
Yeah.
And I just saw. This is the spoiler alert.
Landman.
Yeah. Well, no. But spoiler alert. They finally killed the Nemesis. He set him on fire.
The Terminator.
He set him on.
I haven't watched.
Oh,
I've been
son of a-
saving a couple of them up, so I haven't
spoiler.
watched it yet.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I take it back. He didn't do anything to the Nemesis.
All right, you don't need to watch it.
Okay.
Robert.
Okay.
And
Bob.
that was a former neighbor of mine,
Oh,
Robert Patrick.
Yes.
Oh, he's a wonderful, wonderful actor.
He
He's
owns
really
a Harley
wonderful
Davidson dealership in Santa Clarita.
Yes, he does.
And by the
And
way,
I didn't know him very well. I mean, I just met him. He seemed like a really.
He's in a
really
biker
great
club.
guy,
He's in the
too.
booze. He's the president of the Booze Fighters.
And he's a good dude, and he's one of us. And
I've worked with him many
I
times.
think you know what I'm saying. He loves America. He's a good man.
I think you know what I'm saying.
I think you know, buddy.
And he drinks like we do.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, he does every year he drives from Los Angeles to D.C. on his bike.
Yeah.
Every single year.
No, he's a real man, just like Robert Hayes.
Well, it's always you've got to do it over and over so that it becomes rote. So you know which way it is to get back there in case you got to get right back there.
All right, listen to
You
me
know what I'm
now.
saying?
Listen to me now, Bobby, and talk to me later. Landman is the other show with Billy Bob Thornton.
Yes.
And a couple weeks ago, Robert was talking about the woman that plays Billy Bob's wife,
Allie Larder.
And so I saw a couple of them at that point, but I didn't picture the gal. I watched the last two. Holy.
I was watching it with Matt. I put it together. I said, hold on a second. I know this Final Destination movies. That's the gal.
Yes.
She's hot
Because
as frickin'
Bob
nails.
was saying, oh, that gal that plays Billy Bob's wife is about the hottest chick on the planet.
No kidding.
Right?
No, you were saying that. I was agreeing with you.
Oh,
and by the way, my buddy produced all of the Final Destination movies.
Is your gal nearby? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, Warren Zide produced
We
all of them.
always want to be careful.
That's right, Robert. We
And by the way,
always want to be careful.
you know what's amazing? She's annoying in Landman, and for a hot chick to be annoying, what a great actress.
And you still like her.
That's right.
She's a terrific actress.
Oh yeah. When she
and if you notice how they've developed, I mean, Taylor Sheridan, I mean, however much he has to do with it, which is probably pretty much everything, his hands-on everything.
Yeah.
But for them to have a daughter that's like a carbon copy of her, only she's not grown enough.
Right.
The mother is much more sophisticated, knows more how to wheel and deal, and and use her little charms and wiles, and you can see the girl learning all that stuff at the feet of her mother. But it's amazing. And a Billy Bob Thornton just knocks my socks off.
He's awesome. He's just awesome.
Yeah.
What you got cooking there? You got any biscuits in there and some French fried taters?
You never catch Billy Bob acting.
No.
Right? You never catch him acting.
By the way, Robert, Matt's never seen Sling Blade, and I said,
Yeah, never.
if you see this movie, you're not going to even recognize him.
He's going to hate it.
Yeah.
You won't recognize him, though. But it's a brilliant movie.
Because he's heavy.
Why would Matt hate it?
Because he hated planes, trains, and automobiles.
Well, that movie did suck.
Yeah,
No, that's one of the greatest comedies of all time.
Ask Robert Hayes what he thinks of it.
As a king of comedy, Robert Hayes, what's your opinion of trains, planes, and automobiles?
No, don't ask it
Not
that
fair.
way. No, hold on.
No,
Hold on.
just ask him.
Hold on. Bobby Hayes, here's the question. When was the last time you watched planes, trains, and automobiles? When was how many years ago?
I can't remember.
Okay. All right.
It's been a long time.
Okay. Well, here's this. I'm going to give you.
I'm a huge Steve Martin fan. I'm a big fan. John Candy fan.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think that Steve Martin is brilliant. I think John Candy is absolutely brilliant. In fact, probably no bigger John Candy fan than this guy standing behind the microphone, meaning me, here on Magic Matt's
There's
Outlaw
a guy
Radio.
about, I saw a guy about 7'4".
Oh, yeah?
And he really, really loved John Candy.
Is that right? Well, I love it.
Yeah.
But I...
about 500 pounds. He was a big guy.
So
big.
So it was years ago. You remember it being an interesting,
So did I.
Excellent, right? Funny movie. Do you recall that? Is that your memory?
No, I don't remember it very well. It's been so long, I haven't seen it.
Then here's what I think happened. I think that I did watch it initially 30 years ago. And the reason why, when it kept popping up on my YouTube feeds, and I wouldn't go to it, and I wouldn't watch it, and I love John Candy, and I love Steve Martin, I think that subconsciously, I must have watched it 30 years ago and didn't like it then and thought it sucked then. Here's what we're bearing down on here, Robert Hayes. I was forced to watch this movie a couple weeks ago, and I promised the great Ralph Odierna from the Bronx and the great Tattoo Dave from right here in Los Angeles that I would watch it without speeding through it. And let's give it a shot because they both said it's the most spectacularly funny comedy of all time.
Well,
I watched
That's what happens to me.
Yeah?
If people tell me this is the most spectacular comedy of all time, it won't be funny to me. If they leave it alone and say, yeah, tell me what you think of it, then I would probably think, wow, this thing is great.
No, you wouldn't.
They told me that so many films, everybody tells you that it's the greatest film, it's the greatest series you've ever seen, it's the greatest thing you've ever seen. And then I watch it, and of course I'm expecting the greatest thing I've ever seen, and it lets you down.
Yeah.
And when I've had people tell me, don't even waste your time because it's so awful, and I watch it, and I'm expecting the worst thing I've ever seen, and it's like, oh, wow, that was pretty good. That wasn't that bad.
Same here, man. Same here. Everybody said, Matt, don't watch Citizen Kane. Not very good. And I watched it, and I thought it was a pretty damn good film.
Incredible.
Don't watch Schindler's List. Not very funny.
That's the thing. If they tell me that it is just the most amazing thing, and it's no good.
Okay, we were talking. Bob and I were talking in my drunken stupor last night, and I said, you know, Bob, you need to do a cameo on maybe a Landman or this Tulsa King, something out there that Taylor Sheridan, because all the shows are Taylor Sheridan these days, but you never know. You never know if Taylor Sheridan is a huge fan of yours, especially from the Airplane movies, but Cash.
Young. He wouldn't remember him.
But no, that's not true. No matter how
My son is very young, and he loves those
no
movies.
matter how old you are, everyone knows the Airplane movies. And you talk about a guy who would know funny. He's only in the funniest movie of all time, Airplane 1. I mean, and he thinks it's funny to this day.
Taylor Sheridan?
No, you.
I was going to say Taylor Sheridan was not in Airplane.
No, Bobby Hayes, Captain Stryker from Airplane. You know that it's the.
I was wondering where I'd seen him before. It's coming to me.
He was in seat C13.
So my point. My point is.
You know, it's funny because I do watch. When I see him like on Yellowstone. He was in Yellowstone. He made, had a role in that, a recurring role.
Who did?
And I
Taylor Sheridan.
Oh, he did? Sheridan.
He's in every one of his
Yeah, because
stuff.
he also did acting, as he was getting in the business. But I kept looking. I kept thinking, God, I've seen him before. I swear, was he like a male model, did cigarette commercials or something? Because he looks kind of like that, the rugged kind of guy. But no. He just owns Hollywood. That's why.
Yeah, he does. He truly does. And I know that you're not looking for a gig. You don't need a gig, but man, we need you. We need you.
Oh, I hate rejection. I hate rejection.
Bob, we need. You found the greatest business of all time. Then showbiz. It's showtime. But you need against type. You need to do the unfunny thing and be a bad guy. I would love to see that. I would get such a kick out of that. And a Taylor Sheridan or so many of these directors out there, I'm sure adore you. So,
Matt.
Yeah.
He's pretty busy writing huge songs
Yeah,
right now.
I know. He's a songwriter
Right?
now.
And he's surfing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just.
I loved him in Point Blank, by the way.
He's a
I
song.
got Kelly Slater is out
Point Break.
he's on the porch right now, and he's just pacing back and forth. Say, come on, man, you got to get in the water. Come on.
Is Kelly out
You
there
know.
bugging you? Yeah.
Yeah, 11-time world champion. And he's out there just saying, come on.
Hey, Bobby Hayes, continued success in your new career as a songwriting maven, and
I also have in the living room. I've got the entire band out there, and they're waiting for me because we've got more things to lay down.
All right, this man direct from Hawaii.
We also have a lot of leftovers from Thanksgiving.
Well, count me in.
I've got a lot on my plate,
Yeah.
so to speak.
That's Bobby Hayes, and that's the way he writes. Bobby,
call me Shirley.
Bobby, happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. I love you dearly. Thank you for spending some time with us on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Marty. Thanks, everybody.
You got it, man.
Yeah. Hit me now.
Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a downside cheaper, yes it would. Start riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. Rent's gone up higher. Yes, it is. Got the parents lying. I'll pay you tomorrow. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Make you wanna run for cover. Yes, it will. And if you look, you will discover. Yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Good dog. Listen, got to go to a disco. Throw your troubles away. Dance to the music that the DJ plays. Well, all right. And then the lights come on. Yeah. Like you knew they would. Got cold. Gone home and face the music. That don't sound too good. Ain't that cold? Listen. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. It'll make you wanna run for cover, yeah. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Make you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you
This is Outlaw Radio.
Well, we've discovered over the last 45 minutes that reports of Robert Hayes' death have been greatly exaggerated. He sounds alive and well and writing hit songs from the Big Island. I think he's in the Big Island. He travels from island to island. He's a surfer boy, but you know he broke his neck so many years ago, and that's why he's not out there on the waves. It almost seems like that would be a pisser to be so close yet so far, right? When you can't, it's just
he
not,
still gets in the water, but he doesn't surf.
I'm not sure he's alive.
What?
I'm not sure he's alive.
You thought that entire thing was AI?
Well, he didn't speak about anything contemporaneously, so I'm just saying, he talked about stuff in the past, so I'm not sure.
So you're not certain?
So you don't think those songs were his either?
Well, I'm not sure about that. Marty, did you see any publishing on that?
No.
Okay, there you go.
No.
Bobby Hayes, man, one of the greats, and not dead and not on his deathbed, as we've confirmed. Hey, I want to play a couple little ditties. First of all, this Quinn Dale, and I've played Quinn Dale for you before. This is a quickie. This is Quinn Dale, a stand-up comedian, being heckled by some idiot sticks in the audience. Dig this.
I think some of the things that you're saying.
Yeah, just sit down.
Okay.
Can I tell you something, lady? Hold on. Okay, lady, can I tell you something? If you're easily offended, don't go to a comedy show. They didn't come to hear you, they came to hear us. I think what people lose sight of is the fact that these are just jokes, okay? What we say up here is not to be taken seriously, okay? You'd be amazed. Like, some people have the audacity to call me a racist when my wife is Mexican. It's like, how could I be racist when I'm married to a lower race? Why don't you answer that?
I agree with it.
Oh, I love that Quinn Dale. He's a funny guy. Funny guy. Yeah, I rarely would plant my ass in a comedy store, but I'd probably see that dude if he's coming to town.
You know what's funny, Matt?
Ralph.
I was a kid at one time.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were a kid at one time.
Briefly?
Briefly, you were a kid.
Uh-huh.
Nothing offended us when we were kids.
No, we were never offended. I mean, I was never offended.
No.
I bet everything offended Tattoo Dave, our producer.
Nothing ever.
Oh.
I was the offender.
No, you thought you were a tough guy, but you probably offended when people thought you weren't as rich as you were in Beverly Hills.
That's just you, Ralph.
Just saying.
That's why I had to buy you a $100 cigar case.
Right, exactly.
It's always about what I got you.
Yeah, here we go, Marty. Here we go, Marty. It's always about you.
Hold on. It's always a pissing match. I don't know why.
Marty, it's Marty.
Well,
What'd I say?
Whatever.
I just say you have to.
All right, and here's.
And by the way, if you paid $100 for this case, you overpaid.
I did
and
not.
you're not a Jew.
Oh, I want you to know that next hour we're going to get into that bald, blabbering imbecile Senator Mark Kelly.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah. Let's rip this guy a new one. Not that he's not doing that on his own. And hold on a second. I've got other little treats next hour. A documentary is out there proving Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass did nothing as L.A. and Pacific Palisades burned.
No, they did something.
Yeah?
They caused the fire.
Right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is...
I have the inside information on that.
We're not going to break yet. No, I got one more little ditty. Rob Schneider on the Gutfeld show, and he's showing off some new bourbon. Is this his?
Yes.
It's his bourbon?
It's a new line, yeah.
How do you not love Rob Schneider? Dig it.
I think some of the things that you're saying.
That sounded like Quinn Dale again.
It did.
Yeah.
Letting the most sensitive members of society being the ones deciding what everybody else gets to listen to and watch.
Yeah.
But luckily, we have something for that.
Oh.
Cheers of the left bourbon.
Wow.
He saw a spot for a plug and he was like, I'm taking it.
Amazing. It has the nice aroma of January 6th. And you can,
I'm gonna need a top. You need to top me off.
The second glass of it, though, actually, you can actually smell Hillary Clinton's concession speech.
Hey, remind me next hour to mention Tyrus. And I watch what? Did you watch the show yesterday?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, so we got okay, interesting. And I promise you during break, Ralph and I will not discuss this, okay? So we'll come in clean, we'll come in fresh. Because obviously, you have a few things to say.
I love Tyrus.
Okay. When we return on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, thank you for being there.
Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop. Skip it. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bout that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, oh! Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop. Skip it. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bout that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, oh! something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Don't believe me, just watch.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
Radio station in the nation.
I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin.
Tell me what you want.
You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
He just passed out.
Yeah. Hey, that didn't sound too bad. Had to lighten them up loud.
Oh, man.
We're here with Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Had to lighten them.
Oh, little Outlaw Radio.
We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all these guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon.
Bald and blabbering imbecile. What senator comes to mind? Anyone?
Or Kelly.
Oh, yeah. My Kelly. And I will get into in mere seconds here on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest stations in America. Bald blabbering imbecile. The man is an idiot. But first, minding my own business last night, and I'm
you never mind your own business.
I'm watching Gutfeld.
True story.
And Tyrus is guest hosting. And I am a fan of this man they call Tyrus.
Me too.
However,
I knew there was a however coming.
Oh, there's a big however.
Is he the MMA guy?
Yes.
The fighter guy? Yeah, yeah.
About 10 minutes into this, I'm thinking, you know, this should have ended up on the cutting room floor. And something tells me that the producers were thinking, okay, what are we going to do here? This is so bad. And Tyrus was absolutely awful. He was awful. Do you agree, or did you not see that? He was awful. I've watched him guest host in the past.
Time out.
And he
you
was
said
good.
last night?
Last night.
I saw Wednesday night's show. I thought last night was a replay. So I did not watch Gutfeld last night.
And he let the cat out of the bag with a little wink and a smile that this was one they put in the can. This could have been cut a week ago, because they were talking about Thanksgiving and so on and Black Friday, but you know it wasn't live, and you know those folks had Thanksgiving and that Friday off. But I was, and I swear to you, I was rooting for the man. I was completely rooting for Tyrus because I love the guy, but he was in an extraordinarily good mood, and the problem with that is now he's laughing uncontrollably about nothing, almost like inside jokes.
I did not see. I saw Wednesday's show.
Yeah.
So he's like a good second or third fiddle, but he can't run the show by
right,
himself.
right. He's
No, he can't drive the bus.
No, he really can't. And Gutfeld certainly can, and is one hell of a writer. But I've watched him before where I thought he was pretty good. But there was just something so off, and maybe it's because it was cut like a week ago, and maybe they were drinking. I don't know what the hell it was, but he found things funny that just were certainly not funny. Things that the folks on that Gutfeld show would make fun of. You know, and there he is.
And then he overlaughed him.
Yeah, and there he is doing it, you know. But anyway, you can't stop me being a fan of Tyrus. I think the guy's great. And his interview, he proved his muster to me, his interview with Donald Trump. I thought was
no kidding.
So good, right? Just absolutely spot on. He was so damn good. And the more I watch that little Minnie Mouse gal, man,
Cat.
Oh, do I love her?
What were the glasses?
She's awesome.
Oh,
the glasses?
Yes.
She is.
Oh, and she gets more attractive the number of times that I watch her. There's just something so cute and inviting
Just
about
roll her around all over the place.
Man, well, she just had a baby.
Oh.
And she had double mastectomy from breast cancer.
Yeah, she went through some hell.
Wow. Marty.
She
well, Dave, I can't help my urges.
She went through major hell and came out of this thing still
God bless her.
bright-eyed and positive.
God bless her.
And yeah, God bless her is right.
And by the way,
Yeah.
to Marty's, when he said, God bless you, because Marty, you lost a child.
Yes.
She had to make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Give birth or have a double mastectomy. And they said to her, you can't do both. And she decided to have the child. And then she thought she was going to die. And then they were able to do the double mastectomy.
Well, the only reason they knew about the breast cancer was because she was pregnant.
That's right.
And because she was in there, so that child saved her life.
That's right.
Saved her life.
And she saved the child's life as well.
Yeah. So it's just such a positive story. I do like that cat.
God works in mysterious ways.
It's really, absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. I love that gal. Hey, bald, blabbering imbecile Senator Mark Kelly can't name any illegal orders, but tells Jimmy Kimmel he's not backing down on urging military to refuse them from Trump. Anyone? How does this make any sense?
Can I get into that for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's how orders work. They go from the president to the Secretary of War to the generals. What Mark Kelly did was so insidious when he said, don't go for illegal order. An enlisted man doesn't have the ability to do that. This is all about trying to screw with the chain of command.
Right.
And this is why Mark Kelly needs to be called back and court-martialed.
Yes.
Because what happens is the president may give an order, and then the generals decide, is this legal or not legal? If they're thinking it's not legal, they go to the JAG Corps. If it gets back down to the what's called the NCOs, the sergeants, and then goes to the troops, they have to abide by the orders.
Right.
There's an exact chain of command. Mark Kelly, as a decorated officer, knows this.
So he broke a huge...
Of course he knows this.
He absolutely broke his oath.
Yes. Yes, he knows this, but he's doubling down. Hey,
Right.
what is that hum I'm hearing? Turn Mark's mic down. Maybe it's
Hello?
Mark. Maybe it's Mark. Okay. No, I'm just hearing it over there, and it's driving me friggin' nuts.
Yeah, well.
Is the air conditioning on?
So anyway,
boy.
Mark Kelly
La,
was,
la, 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 la.
Mark Kelly was an absolutely decorated naval pilot.
Right.
He ruined his career
Right.
in one commercial.
Right. Yeah, the so-called illegal orders.
Yes.
But he can't admit that there were any. He can't name any such orders that were given. So there's no there there.
And Matt, the illegal order thing is a plaque outside of West Point in Annapolis.
Right.
And it says specifically to officers. officers can go to the JAG Corps. Enlisted people cannot. They have to follow all orders. So what Mark Kelly did was cause dissension in the troops.
Yep.
By saying, hey, if your sergeant says you can't drop and give me 20, you can say that's an illegal order.
But he's talking about Trump saying you can't keep track of this guy and what he says. I'll tell you this, though, I'm not backing down. We said something very simple. Members of the military need to follow the law. We wanted to say that we have their backs. His response, kill them. This is Kelly talking to Kimmel.
That's right.
Court-martial.
He will be, by the way, he has been called back into service, and he's going through a review right now. I hope to God he's court-martialed.
You think they'll court-martial this
Probably
guy?
not.
I do. No, I actually think they will.
Do you really?
I do. And he'll lose his pension.
That would be great. That would be awesome. He had to know what he was saying, though, when he went into this tirade with the other idiot sticks in that video.
No, I think it's that whole Trump derangement syndrome, and these guys are out of their minds.
Yeah. It's a video he participated in along with 5 other lawmakers, urging soldiers to refuse to follow the orders of their superiors. Along with old Baldy Kelly was Senator Alyssa Slotkin, Chris DeLuzio, Chrissy Hulleman.
And by the way, Slotkin
yeah,
was part of the CIA. This is a psyops that they were running. They are absolutely trying to cause dissension in the troops.
Oh, of course, and Kelly accused Trump of trying to destroy democracy. I'm so tired
Isn't that
of this
old?
line.
Yeah.
It's how democracy dies. It is right out of the playbook of authoritarianism. That's what they do. They try to suppress speech. I don't see that happening. Wait, how is Trump suppressing speech in any way, shape, or form?
He's not.
Every one of us has First Amendment speech rights. I think the president is infringing on those. He is sending a strong message. You don't want to cross him, and your loyalty, it shouldn't. Anyway, it's such a crock of crap. And, of course, Kelly appeared on Rachel Maddow's show as well. And, boy, does she eat this up. She is one of the idiot sticks of idiot sticks. Oh, yeah.
I don't like him.
Oh, you think? you think?
That's a good-looking man.
And this brand new documentary proves that Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass did nothing as L.A. and Pacific Palisades burned. This new doc shows how California, Gavin Newsom, and you talk about dumb as a mud fence, Karen Bass, because I don't say that Gavin Newsom is dumb. I just simply think he's evil. I don't think Newsom is a dumb guy. Karen Bass, I don't know if she's evil.
She's simply stupid.
But she's just stupid.
How does the population not see that?
It's California. It's California.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. It's Californians who vote. The documentary entitled Paradise Abandoned shows one resident after another testifying on film to the failures of government officials to respond to the fires to save their homes, even though the Pacific Palisades in particular was already identified as a region of maximum fire risk, and yet no extra fire trucks or resources were deployed or close at hand to respond to the fires. The film chronicles so many of the failures government officials at both state and local levels directly contributed to the wholesale destruction of the homes and businesses of thousands of voters. A fire that burned more than 23,000 acres, razed nearly 7,000 buildings, killed 12 people.
So,
and Matt, how do you...
Hold on a second. Don't worry. This is very important. Prior to that, it was in December. A arson did start a fire. L.A. Fire went up there to put it out. But there was smoldering underneath the ground.
Yes.
The fire department was called
off
by the Department of California to leave the scene because of a law put into place by Gavin Newsom not to obstruct with natural fauna and all of that
flora and fauna,
all that nonsense,
which these idiot sticks in
so
California adore more than human life.
That's correct. That was smoldering underneath the ground.
Yes.
And because of the Santa Ana winds that decided to blow, that's what destroyed the Palisades. Here's the real insidious part of that. the person that started the fire was never charged with murder.
Is that right?
Yeah. Why not?
Arrested in Florida.
But never charged with murder.
Wow.
Why? Because of that law. He started a fire. Fire department was supposed to put it out, but they were not allowed to keep putting it out under the ground.
Oh boy! And you talk about preventative. How about the reservoir? That was empty.
Yeah.
100% empty.
Hello,
Mark C.G. Boyer. Yes.
I have a friend that is a firefighter and was a first responder to the Palisades. He and his station were putting out the houses and the fires, and about 3 hours in, no more water.
No more water. Yeah, of course.
And so the commander is where can we get some more water? What we doing? Nothing.
It stinks to high heaven.
They just had to stand and watch the houses.
I mean, this stinks to high heaven.
They're right next to the ocean, so you can't use salt water to put fires out.
But yet this.
I don't know, because you're going to kill the fish.
But yet this governor is throwing his hat in the ring to become the president of the United States.
What a moron!
But an evil piece of crap. Yeah. An evil piece of crap who all they had to do was the right thing. It was available to them. No water?
Forget the water. They could have put the fire out in December.
Yes. Oh, it just burns my ass, man. The film was directed, shot by documentary filmmaker Rob Montz. Montz isn't merely an outside party making a film. He is one of the victims of the fire, too. Lost his childhood residence in these fires. This film will be a success if the people of the Palisades feel seen by it. Mont said in a message, there is not yet the definitive investigation of why a couple embers in some dry brush 2 miles from my childhood home grew to the point that they incinerated the most desirable real estate in Los Angeles. The film sets out to do that, to identify precisely what human errors matters on the first day of the fire, and to describe the secret scandal. And that's what we're talking about.
It's not human error.
It's a scandal.
Right. It's a scandal, not human error.
Yeah, the second day of the fire, a scandal that's been missed by all the existing coverage. The failure of officials to respond to this massive destruction continues. Less than 10% of the L.A. homeowners have been awarded permits to rebuild on their lots. Less than 10%.
It can't be a scandal when there's an agenda.
No, and here's the funny thing. One home has been rebuilt, and Karen Bass took credit for it.
Yeah, of course she did.
No, hold on. That home was already approved to be rebuilt in October.
Yeah,
before the fire.
Before the fire.
According to reports, many property owners have already simply sold their rights away, despondent over their inability to get permission to rebuild their lives. Well, the lefties and the woke left, especially here in California, they don't want us to own homes.
Oh,
you
by the way,
that.
they resold their lots for $3 million. For $3 million.
Pennies on the dollar, because that was the max, right?
That was the max on the California Fair Plan. Those lots were $8 to $9 million.
Yeah. So who's follow who's scooping these lots up?
Of course.
And then connect the dots to that piece of crap governor of ours.
That's right.
Connect the dots.
100%.
It just blows my mind.
It's amazing he's going to own an 8,000 square foot beachfront property.
Say what?
He's going to own. He's going to have his hands in it, all of it.
Pacific Palisades?
Yes.
Beachfront?
It's not beachfront.
Well, whatever. Pacific Palisades.
It's a cliff.
But it's a beautiful cliff.
It is.
It's a pretty cliff.
It's a bluff, yeah.
Nice bluff. Over Sam Simon's house. He had a gorgeous house there.
Stephen A. Smith rips Mondani, Baghdadi.
Love Stephen A. Smith.
On rapper Fat Joe's podcast.
Fat Joe's from the Bronx.
Free ain't reality. That's communism. Stephen A. Smith blasted, and it's sort of funny. Last time I spent some time with Uncle Dick from Northern Nevada, I mentioned Stephen A. Smith, or he was on the TV, and I said, I like that guy. I can't stand that son of a bitch. Why do you think? Because
I want to shoot him in the face.
Yeah, because he's become a pragmatist, I guess. And he's not Trump all bad.
Do you think Uncle Dick knows that he's really not correct when he says this.
No. This
he
is
just sticks to his convictions.
This is deep in his Democrat ways from his
Thank you,
parents.
yeah.
This is deep, man.
So he's sticking to his
No,
convictions.
Uncle Dick thinks every Democrat today is John F. Kennedy.
Yeah. That's there's so many of those cats, as we say in the music business, still hanging out. They think they're all JFKs. That guy doesn't exist. None of that party exists. Appearing on the Joe and Jada podcast, Smith explained why he thinks Mamdani Baghdadi is going to become a major problem from New York. Free ain't reality, Smith said, referring to Mamdani's penchant of saying he intends to offer a long list of free services to city residents, free buses, free grocery stores. You're seeing free child care. It ain't free. Nothing's free in this world, and nobody should know that better than minorities in this country. Yeah, whether it's blacks or Hispanics, Smith says it's a major problem. No one should ever fail to know that. What he means is the redistribution of wealth. That's what we're talking about here. And that's something that Baghdadi, Mamdani, that's his thing. That's his hook. And the folks who voted for him love that idea. Take all the rich people's money. Get that money. And this whole EBT, is that what it is? Or
yes.
The many names for the cards and so on. We've talked about it on the show, what a scam-a-lama ding-dong that is, and how I swear to you, I believe the vast majority of those using those cards are gaming the system. It ain't, I think it's a fraction, most likely, of people that need them. What says you there, Ralph?
I'm going to take this off a little bit on a trail. AOC, who is the congressperson from the Bronx and Queens, she stopped Amazon from coming into the Bronx and Queens to build a massive distribution center.
Mm-hmm.
The average salary at that distribution center was going to be $75,000 a year. In AOC's district, the average salary was $35,000 a year. She stopped those people from earning a living wage.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, she had no problem with that. Her district.
Because she didn't want Amazon coming in.
And why would that be?
Right, why?
I mean, a company owned by an avowed lefty, the man, those two should have gotten along.
Dissension.
AOC.
She acts like she hates capitalism, but
AOC has done nothing for her district. Absolutely nothing.
And nothing for anybody.
Why does no one point this out? I don't understand this.
And Matt, let me go back really quickly to what you said about nothing's free. I just remember our father growing up always said that no matter what it is. Now, remember those? Okay, just for example. Remember those you send a penny in, you get 6 albums in the mail?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I have like 900 albums.
So I told Dad about it, and he goes, no. I go, what do you mean, no? He goes, it's not free. It's not going to be free. They're going to, it's some contract. I said, yeah, I already did it. He goes, then you need to get out of it because I'm not paying for the damn things.
Right.
How are you going to pay for it? Oh, yeah, but nothing is free.
By the way, I have a lot of albums.
Yeah. Oh, you
Did you get away? I got away with a few of them, too.
I never paid for them, but I got a lot of albums.
Oh, you paid for them.
No, I didn't. I paid a penny.
Yeah, and they kept sending them, right?
That's right.
You taped a penny to the envelope,
right.
right, or the inside?
I mean, Ralph, because how the hell are they going to collect from a kid?
Thank you.
Yeah, right? I mean, and the whole gambit there was, it was a
Is there some moron that's going to pay?
It was, yes, and it was a penny. You get 6 albums.
Yeah.
But the rest of the albums are full, at least full price.
Oh, yeah.
More than full.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll tell you, as a kid, you're going,
Yeah, it's about double.
I can get 4 Kiss records
By the
right
way,
now for a penny.
You said the wrong company. It was Columbia House.
Oh, yeah, it was
Columbia House.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith also said the Republicans will use everything against Mamdani Baghdadi in particular, and the Democrats in general for being opposed to the American way of life. I moved out of New York last year. I got a spot in Florida. Smith admitted, I'm out. My home is in Florida. I'm out. He did note that he agrees with Mondani that we all need to worry about the needy, but he worries that the new mayor's ideas simply won't work. That's because they won't. And for those who think that Trump cowered in that meeting, you're 100% incorrect.
He played it like a fiddle.
Yes, and P.S., are they going to butt heads? Oh, you bet your ass.
Of course they
Oh,
are.
my
Of course.
God.
Matt, you may agree with me.
Yeah.
On a social program.
Right.
The best social program in the world is a good paying job.
Yeah, you bet your ass.
So stop giving people money
yes.
and give them a great paying job.
That's the
Agreed, man.
But that's not Mondani,
No.
Baghdadi's. Wait, whoa, there he goes.
Sorry.
There he goes. And by the way, none of you heard that, only us in our ears. And that's why, by the way, for those of you watching us on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, that you can see little trickles of blood coming down from our headphones.
It's called
right
sausage
now.
fingers.
Yeah, it is. The sausage fingers of Tattoo Dave.
I'll do it again.
No, please don't.
But give someone a good paying job.
That's all. That's what is
I agree
needed.
with you 100%.
And yes, is it expensive in New York City? Yes, of course it's expensive in New York City. But there are other ways to combat this.
It's expensive here.
Oh, please,
L.A.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, but at least there are suburbs, even on Long Island. That the taxes they pay, the real estate taxes, would blow your effing mind.
3%.
Would blow your effing mind. All right, a lot to get to. There's a comedian, a dude named Kayvon Mosey, who says Trump is funnier than half the late night show hosts. Half? And Charlie Sheen changed the channel after realizing liberal legacy media is very much like state-run media. In fact, exactly.
I'm going to get Charlie Sheen on the show next week.
Exactly. All right.
I'm going to call him. I'll call him.
All right, cool. We'll be this after back on Matthew Matt's Outlaw Radio.
I lie awake, I've gone to ground. I'm watching porn in my hotel dressing gown. And now I dream of you, but I still believe there's only enough for one in this lonely hotel suite. The journey's long, and I feel so bad. I'm thinking back to the last day we had. Old moon fades into the night. Soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though it must pass, we have each other's I'll fly home to you. I'm bending time, getting back to you. Open fades into the night, and soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though we're miles apart, we are each other's I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though I'm lost, I'm just
Recognize my voice? You might not, huh? This is the Money Man, Eddie Money, with my good buddy Magic Matt right here. Outlaw Radio. Let me do it again. Are you an outlaw? I'm an outlaw, huh? My probation officer loves me. This is Money Man, my good buddy Matt right here on Outlaw Radio.
Oh yeah. All right, this is one of them. Robert Hayes, Captain Stryker from Airplane 1 and 2, canned ditties. Such good stuff.
Kittens lay their eggs and chickens lick their paws, and the world bends to wishes making no sense at all. And they do this because whether dawn or daylight, it's all for me. Why am I supposed to be? There's a churning inside me, makes the world seem, will I ever be free to be? Let's jumble when we walk, and jingle when we talk.
Hit me now.
And smile when they balk or something. Let's do a double take and wiggle when we shake, and burn it when we bake or something. Now put yourself down in the corner and see what the other guy sees, and come back to bed when you're tired instead of
Buy me a
wobbling,
bourbon.
wangling your knees. It's been said that the ogre is frightening and he'll scare you out of your mind. But if you set yourself on a wide open trail, you'll leave that fat bastard behind.
Baby, yeah.
You walk jingle when we talk, jingle when we talk, smile when they balk or something. Let's do a double take and wiggle when we shake, and burn it when we bake or something.
Down, Matt, down a little. There you go.
Let's jumble when we walk,
hit me now.
Jingle when we talk,
when we talk now.
Smile when they balk or something.
Yeah.
Let's do a double take.
Okay.
And wiggle when we shake.
Oh yeah.
And burn it when we bake or something.
You guys got some soul.
I gotta tell you, that Robert Hayes man knows how to write a hit record. Oh my
I've never seen him wear a cowboy hat.
Yeah, me either.
Well, you've never seen him surf.
He wears a cowboy hat as
apparently
a
he wasn't surfing when that happened.
God, this guy minding his own business in Hawaii, writing hit records. Oh, so good.
I love his lyrics. Man.
Maybe Matt, you should produce him.
I don't.
Whoa!
I don't need to. I don't need to. That production is absolutely
Right, because you
spot
don't need
on.
the money.
I also picture this, maybe. I mean, whatever. But at some point of the song, a famous rapper comes in and does a rap.
Oh no, yes,
Eminem.
Yeah,
of course.
Something.
No, you need a black rapper.
No,
that's why I said 50 Cent.
The best rapper in the world is white.
Okay, we're not talking about the best rapper in the world. We're talking about selling songs.
Thank
and
you.
so you need, okay?
Eminem would drop the house.
Just he doesn't listen, does he?
No. Why would I?
Anyway, Matt,
did he say would I? Peg leg.
Matt, we're on the music subject really quickly. I watched the Thursday, one of the Thursday football games.
Yeah.
And it was Jack White that performed.
Yeah.
And I've never seen Jack White live before, and
Yeah.
I was blown away. The guy is a quintessential rock star.
Yeah, he's
Speaking of
fun.
Eminem,
He's effing
Eminem
good.
jumped up with him for half a song or so, and I'll tell you, he's good.
Yeah.
He knows how to work an audience, and he's just
And did we finally figure out is it his sister
Wife.
or so it is
Meg White was his wife. They're
but-
divorced.
Oh, they're divorced.
She was the drummer.
Yeah.
She retired from music.
Why was that rumor out there that
Sister.
they were brother and sister?
I know, it's weird.
Marty, let me ask you, just when Eminem came out, did the house go nuts?
Of course it
Yes.
did. It's Eminem.
He brings
and by
the
the way,
house
it's in
down.
Detroit.
Oh, wait.
Where's Eminem from?
Of course.
Detroit.
Well, he's 8 Mile. He's 8 Mile, of course.
Oh, yeah. If the game was playing in Brooklyn, no one would care.
By the way, I watched the halftime show, and so I didn't know that was Eminem. That was Eminem,
Yeah.
huh? Oh, okay.
Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, but I'm also watching and I'm thinking, oh God, there's a part of me saying, shut the hell up now. Yeah, it's like with that get
That
up,
dude is so good.
That get up in the hoodie, it's like, oh God, just stop it.
See,
with
that's
the
why
hoodie.
he doesn't like planes, trains, and automobiles, Ralph.
Why?
That's exactly why.
Why? Because I'm over the hoodie bit.
I mean, that is
but
just
see, why do you
him.
think they had him in Detroit?
And by the way, I don't disagree with Tattoo Dave about
brilliant.
Mathers, his performance abilities and his hit songs. There are a lot of his
He's a
songs
good
that
writer.
I really like.
Good
Yeah,
writer.
that I really, really like.
He is Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He is
But Jack White blew me away. Jack White and his white face and his family. They showed his family on the sidelines.
Yeah.
During the football game, all of his daughters and nieces, whoever, they all have that pasty white.
did? Really?
Oh yeah, they all look like Jack.
I thought he wore like white makeup.
He does to really
Yeah.
make him whiter.
Well, hence his name.
Comedian
Yeah.
Kayvon Mosey says Trump is funnier than half the late night hosts. He says that I would rather see Trump in a stand-up than any of these guys, and he should be hosting his own late-night TV show.
He may.
He sort of does every day. During an interview with Fox News, Mosey was asked to react to one of President Trump's recent Truth Social posts, which read, "Why does ABC fake news keep Jimmy Kimmel, a man?" Oh, that's the C.
Yep.
You're not supposed to inhale him, Matt.
Yeah, I know. That's a bad thing. Cigars are meant to be certainly not blown out your nose. Why does ABC fake news keep Jimmy Kimmel, a man who no talent and very poor television ratings, on the air? Why do the TV syndicates put up with it? Also, totally biased coverage. Get the bum off the air.
The bum.
That's not very presidential.
No, but it's truthful.
Yeah, it is truthful.
He's a crumb bum.
We have an interesting thing where the president is funnier than half the late night hosts out there. So I think the State of the Union could have a 2-drink minimum. Nancy Pelosi could be the cocktail server, and just make sure to tip her before she tears up your cocktail napkins. Nice.
Yeah.
Mosey was also asked to react to another of President Trump's Truth Social posts, which read, "Perhaps the truth about these Democrats and their associations with Jeffrey Epstein will soon be revealed because I have just signed the bill to release the Epstein files." That was from the Prez.
Wow.
And by the way, no one's talking about the Epstein files anymore.
Not a effing word.
I know. How about that?
It is completely vanished.
How about that?
They don't want it out there.
No, because the names that are coming out are all Democrats.
He played that right, and if you see who's on the list, there's so many Democrats, you can't tell the difference between the Epstein list and the EBT list right now. It's almost synonymous. The dry bar comedy star quipped elsewhere in the discussion, Mosey says it is cool to see a comedian who can do such big things, referring to Joe Rogan, who recently claimed the top spot on Apple Podcasts, dethroning the New York Times show, The Daily Show. I have a podcast too, but I didn't make the list, he said. So Joe Rogan, I need your help so we can sell out those shows. Please call me. Mosey is currently on tour with upcoming shows set, in Reno. Well,
Nevada.
Sacramento,
Nevada.
Sarasota.
Oh.
Please don't.
Ralph?
Please don't.
Ralph?
I've been having such a good time, and now you say...
Ralphie just went
you
and
say
blew
the,
it.
You say the ah word. Yeah, it's Nevada.
Looking at me and just snidely whiplash.
It's always Nevada. In fact, I got to play this piece for you again. It's under Nevada. Punch it in, N-E-V-A, and you'll...
I know how to spell it.
Yeah. I forgot. This guy went to Beverly Hills High.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he learned a thing or two.
I'm the one that
my
can't
producer,
spell.
Tattoo Dave. Okay, this is a piece when George Bush was president, and it should be there, right? Did you find it?
I believe so.
Okay, this is a beautiful piece about the great state, and I do love that state, although they've never shown any love for me, even though we broadcast from an 1876 Virginia City, Nevada-style bar for many, many years. And no hand...
No key to the city.
No key to the city, no hand
They
in
don't
my
care
hand,
about
thank
anything.
you. They just don't, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because they live in this state here.
Finally tonight from here in Nevada, the way I just pronounced the name of this state is what this next story is about. We haven't always said it the same way, and there is a correct way, as our in-house linguist George Lewis found out.
Memo to all those political candidates trying to win votes in the Silver State.
Nevada, not Nevada.
Nevada State Archivist Guy Rocha says he's blasted politicians for messing it up.
In Nevada, in Nevada, in Nevada.
No disrespect to the president, but when you're here, you need to pronounce the state's name the way we do.
The president got the word.
It's great to be here in Nevada. You didn't think I'd get it right, did you?
If you want to get it right, just ask the patrons at Heidi's Restaurant in Carson City.
I know that place well.
Nevada.
Nevada?
What happens when you hear somebody call it Nevada?
They don't live here. On the broadcast tonight from Nevada,
The name of this place comes from the Spanish word nevada, meaning snowy. But according to the official NBC Handbook of Pronunciation, originally published during World War II, it's Nevada. When Brian Williams called it
Nevada,
our Las Vegas affiliate was hit with a load of angry calls.
Some saying that Brian Williams was being disrespectful in calling it Nevada, and others saying that they weren't going to watch our station anymore because they were so offended.
while we're on the air, we get emails saying, don't you know it's pronounced Nevada? And then another stack saying, don't you know it's pronounced Nevada?
Linguistics professor Valerie Friedland at the University of Nevada in Reno says there are actually websites that monitor this.
You can find a list of all newscasters and politicians that have mispronounced the name.
Oh, so somebody's keeping track.
I'm afraid a lot of people are.
It's like tomato and tomato.
You like tomato, and I like tomato.
As in that tune that Fred and Ginger sang in the movie.
Tomato. Oh, let's call the whole thing off.
But at last night's MSNBC debate in Las Vegas, there were no two ways about it.
And we are in Nevada.
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 Nobody wants to wear out their welcome here. George Lewis, NBC News, Reno, Nevada.
Don't wear out your welcome.
I love that.
That's great.
I love that. And I mean, you know, I have so doubled and tripled down on this that it has caused me almost getting my ass kicked at a beautiful director friend of mine's house with this tall Italian guy who incessantly called it Nevada. And you know, and I simply told him after he said that, he said, well, I said, I know you want to pronounce it correctly, so it is Nevada. And he said, That's not the way the Indians spoke it. I said, but that's the way we speak it. And so Cyrus Narasta had to get in the middle of us so we wouldn't kick each other's ass. By the way, that would have hurt because he was.
I remember that.
Oh, he was a big guy. He was a big guy. It's Nevada, my friends.
You know who else used to say Nevada? Our friend Richard Tyson, the movie.
Oh yeah, well
that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, right. Another reason to be pissed at Richard Tyson from Two Moon Junction. Hey, Charlie Sheen, who I bet would call it Nevada, changed the channel after realizing liberal legacy media is very much like state-run media. After being asked by Megyn Kelly if he's getting more comfortable with his politics and expressing them, Sheen replied, I am, adding, I think we are all, or a lot of us, remain beholden to the structure of the House and that we are raised in with politics, religion, the arts, culture. That's not much of an answer, is it? That's me paraphrasing. It's just that those are our early influences. Yes, like my Uncle Dick. Early influences. I mean, his dad is a dyed-in-the-wool woke-tard. You know, Charlie's dad, 100% liberal.
Martin?
Big time. Yeah, so it's all just growing up. The 2.5 Men story continued. It was like the God guys and the bad guys. And yeah, okay for a while, but then I paid the most taxes of anybody in my effing family. After President Donald Trump won the 24 election, Sheen said he decided to change the channel to see if conservatives could convince him of anything because he didn't want to feel like he did during Trump's first term. It seems like old Sheen is coming around.
100%.
It seems like he is coming around, and he even blasted his dad, Martin Sheen, for attacking Trump right after he brokered the Gaza peace deal. Good for you, Charles.
Yeah.
Who is a dyed-in-the-wool homosexual now. You know, he's come out in many ways.
He's bisexual.
No such thing.
Not with a man. Not with a man. Bisexuality does not exist. But,
Well,
you know, when you throw in the drugs, I don't know.
He was an A-list porn star.
It's almost like prison.
Maybe,
Are you saying there's an excuse?
I don't, yeah, maybe,
Yes.
maybe all bets are off when you're doing the number of drugs.
He
that
said
Charlie...
he never took it.
All right.
7 gram hits.
Oh, I know. We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finer radio stations in America.
I lie awake, I've gone to ground. I'm watching porn in my hotel dressing gown. And now I dream of you, but I still believe there's only enough for one in this lonely hotel suite. The journey's long, and I feel so bad. I'm thinking back to the last day we had. Old moon fades into the new. Soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though it must be beyond each other's On a clear day, I'll fly home to you. I'm bending time, I'm getting back to you. Open fades into the new. And soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life. Oh. Even though we're miles apart, we are each other's destiny. I draw strength from you, and when you're lost, I know how to change your mood.
Now we return to Outlaw Radio's Demons of Decadence.
Some good news. Some good news. And then some bad news. First of all, the good news. Jay Leno ticket sales have spiked after dropping politics from his comedy show, Nobody Wants to Be Lectured. Correctamundo, Jay Leno.
He has a comedy show?
He's very good.
His stand-up is great.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant.
I've seen him at the comedy.
Brilliant. I mean,
Newport.
And by the way, he was caustic as hell. Remember when he used to do his little appearances on Letterman? Oh, he had to really tone it down when he became the host of the Tonight Show.
He still does the Newport Beach comedy stuff.
I just said that.
And I think he's a good dude. He's no one you want to hang with because he's boring. But he's not going to have a cigar with you or a drink. He's not a guy that you're going to sidle up to a dive bar with. But I think he's a good man.
But he will fall on his face on the way to the show.
Yeah, for some reason.
That's what they say.
Down a mountain. And we never got to the bottom of that one.
Nope.
Jay Leno says he's had enough of partisan politics. He thinks you have too. So the veteran entertainer dropped the topic from his sets, and ticket sales have spiked. Good.
Take a lesson from Johnny Carson.
Here's the bad news, my friends. Two former employees accused Motown legend Smokey Robinson of sexual assault.
Oh, good.
Motown legend Smokey Robinson now faces more accusations of sexual assault. In May, four former housekeepers alleged in a lawsuit they were repeatedly, I'm not going to say the R word, but it's you know what it means, and sexually assaulted.
It rhymes with tapes.
Yes, pretty much. While in Smokey Robinson's employment, they also, I wouldn't laugh at that. Not that
I
word.
like Ralph's analogy. I'm sorry.
Robinson and his wife of workplace abuse, forcing them to work illegally long hours for little pay. Maybe that's it.
By the way, one of the two is a male.
Is that right?
Yep.
I can't imagine.
Do you feel the same way, Ralph, about Smokey? You don't want this to be true.
No.
Right? I mean,
my buddy Dave Hillis, as a producer,
I like the guy,
has
man.
worked with Smokey Robinson in Pittsburgh a lot of times in the studio.
Why in Pittsburgh?
And he's because that's where Smokey is, and that's where my buddy lives.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
I grew up with him in Seattle. He moved to Pittsburgh. Long story.
By the way, Pittsburgh, not a bad town. Go ahead.
But so anyway, he's worked with Smokey in the studio. He was called in to do a couple of songs with him, and he said he was the most wonderful family guy.
Yeah.
He'd bring his family in the studio. I don't know what to do.
No, I know.
I'm going to tell you, I'm happy with the accusations because I have a friend who is my lifelong friend who passed away last year. You guys were here on the radio.
Yeah.
And he did the track for Smokey's last song and told me that Smokey screwed him out of it.
Oh, well.
And so I'm happy.
I hate to hear that.
So you saying the word screwed is a big word?
I'm saying that Smokey is not what you think he is.
So you take your
we don't know.
You take your friend's word for it. I mean,
well, he was. What do you mean? Why wouldn't I?
I mean, by the way, I did a little TV bit with him, 8 years ago, and yes, he was an affable, classy guy. But nobody knows. Believe all.
I love the commercial.
Believe
it's
all.
Smokey.
It's Smokey. And I love Tears of a Clown, one of the greatest songs ever co-written by Stevie Wonder, performed by the great Smokey Robinson. We don't have time for the entire intro. I'm going to play the Robert Hayes, the hit that Robert Hayes, Captain Stryker from Airplane 1 and 2, wrote on the way out. Thanks to Tattoo Dave.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks to my brother
Marty.
Mart. Thanks to Ralph from the Bronx.
You're welcome.
Mark C.G. Boyer. My man out there slaving over hot coals, the great Marine Billy Dilly. Hoorah!
Billy.
Of course, my daughter, love you a million times around the world, and my mom and dad. God bless my mom and dad, because you had me, Mom.
And especially God bless Gary. He's doing. Hopefully he's doing well.
Really, over Mom?
Well, I'm just saying he just had procedures.
Mom, I guess you're nothing.
No, I love Nancy.
Mom,
I'm just saying.
Mom, I'm sorry, you're nothing. Here we go.
No.
Here we go. This is the song. By the way, Milt Larson, God bless you, man. The man who taught me so many years ago, bumblebees can't fly. I'm Magic Matt. and I'll remain that way throughout the night, I believe. It's poker night. Here we go. All right, this is Robert Hayes wrote this song, man. Dig it.
Life seems to line up to have a good time. Your brand new truck is running just fine. Every gal in the world looks so very sublime. So what you gonna do? You try on the best suit you can find. You reach out for the biggest glass of wine. It all crumbles when you ain't got the time to try on your best shoes. The math ain't math and the earth ain't square, and I don't know how I ever got there, but I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one. You go down to the country store, you got yourself some, but you want some more. You settle for beans when you wanted some rice, and then there's all that sugar and spice. Then it happened, you didn't see it come. All that beauty and class rolled up into one, and you fell on the floor and giggled like a fool, 'cause you're such a simple tool. The math ain't math and the earth ain't square, and I don't know how I ever got there, but I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one. It's been a while for us two now, through tough times and good. Boy, I don't know how, but we made it this far, and it's looking good, I thank God. And I know that I should. The math ain't math and the earth ain't square, and I don't know how I ever got there, but I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one. But I'm telling you, and I mean it true, that you're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only one.
God bless you, Robert Hayes. He wrote that song. Isn't that a great? That is a great song. In the comment section, let us know what you think of "Math Ain't Mathin" by the great Bobby Hayes from Airplane One.